So, tonight we are playing Assault on Gumdrop Mountain. It was created by Jack Rosetree, at Jack Rosetree. I don't know his name actually, but it's probably Jack. And it's a 5th or 6th level adventure meant to be difficult. There's a party of 4. I think it's recommended for 5, but it doesn't say specifically. And so it's gonna be difficult. You might die, probably bring it back. But yeah. Let's get this party started. Oh, I have to bring your tokens over or something? What do I need to do with that
If
shit?
it's a new map, you gotta replace them, yeah.
Oh my god, every time?
I can drag it out and help you. You can drag it.
Oh no, don't fucking drag your tokens, it's fine. Keep that shit out of here, it's a beautiful picture. Alright. So. Gonna clear my...
I'm done.
Somewhere through the vast expanse of Erenel, there was a mountain. So fierce and so heinous looking that it became known as Storm Devil's Mountain. There are many large there are many large and fierce mountains in Erenel. However, this Storm Devil Mountain was special, but it was often overlooked by bigger, more awful-looking mountains. Legend goes that one day the devilish mountain would be home to a new kind of archdemon, brought about by cracks in the world that allowed the below to slowly seep out, gathering only in one place. The first to predict such a claim, no one can really remember, but the second person to predict such a claim was the self-proclaimed prophet, Bacthalmus. On the year of his prediction, however, nothing happened to anything anywhere in the area. So he was discredited, and people forgot. But that was 20 years ago. You travelers have come together through an unlikely circumstance of being at the same table, in the same inn, at the same city, all wanting to go to the same town that very few people actually know, let alone care about. So, this adventuring group, nameless as it is right now, you are headed to Frampt, which is a rural town that sits near the summit of Storm Devil Mountain, in the middle of some very, very, very treacherous mountain terrain, because it is mountainous, not because anyone actually goes there. Only a single winding mountain road connects Frampt to the rest of the world, and it is nearly impossible to travel during the colder half of the year. Fortunately for you all, it's a pleasant Ivanith season, which is fall or September. The rugged terrain, with its harsh weather and rarity of travelers, means that there are not really any animals or bandits or anybody on this trail with you as you travel for 5 days. Is there anything you want to do?
Are we all together? All of us are together traveling?
Yep.
Play us a song, Bard.
So my 7.5 foot, 300-pound muscular minotaur
Oh, you should probably describe yourselves.
is he wears just plain leather armor. He has a long rapier across his belt. Rapier is fashioned to look like the horns that go across his head. He carries on his back bagpipes that rest around his shoulders. So when you ask him to play, he pulls them over. He starts to play. And he sways as he's playing.
Does it actually sound like that, or is it, like, good?
You want me to roll performance?
Yeah, you.
46!
It's really good. It sounds, it starts off a little shakily, and you're like, this is gonna be shit. But no, it's music to your ears. You kind of cry a little bit at the end. Should probably applaud him.
Yeah, I mean, I would applaud him, but I'm too busy using my tongue to lick the tears off my eyes.
As we're walking and I'm playing, I make it a point to stay far behind everyone so that you guys are like in front of me for my protection.
Yeah, I'm Sephet. I am a 3.5 foot tall tad. For those of you who don't know what a tad is, it's basically a humanoid frog. So I got these two big bulging eyes, currently being licked at by my 10-foot long tongue, I suppose, at full mass. I got like a little I guess it's not little, but I have like an acorn hat, kind of like the Asian style like rice field hats, but it looks like a giant like top of an acorn. And then I have a cloak that looks like it's made out of bits of pine cone bark. And I'm just trailing it along with my bow strapped to my back.
Nice.
I'm Torgrim. I look like I'm a 4'7" dwarf, mountain dwarf to be precise. Wearing big clunky armor, and I have a two-handed greatsword that's basically as big as I am.
Oh, traveling with a bard always makes these long journeys so much better. I am Charlie Jawbreaker. Just about 4 feet tall. Gray skin, gray hair. Even his eyes are grayish. Just covered head to toe in, just all of his various gear. He's wearing chainmail. Also, like very like gray and dirty looking. He has a great axe and a great sword that he carries with him at all times. And on his side, he's got a little hand axe, just in case.
You guys talk about anything? Traveling for 5 days.
So we're traveling from, you said Frampt? Towards...
No, you're traveling to Frampt.
To Frampt. Gotcha.
Yes. Frampt.
T.
Yeah, just walk in silence for 5 days. That's fine. You do it.
So,
Sephid's just excited to actually be with people, to be honest. It's been a while since he's had the luxury of being with people his height.
it's been a while.
Us dwarves are not short. You're short.
Well, that's all pleasant. Okay, yeah. So, during the travel, 5 days, no one really talks about anything, but you get some lovely music in the background. It's pretty good. You guys make it into Frampt. And let me know if the music ever stops. But I think it's on loop. So let me change the scenery. All right. You all head into Frampt and see what used to be a quaint, lovely village, now covered in sadness and gloom. It all is very terribly depressing. You find a local guardsman, however, upon your arrival, who is just happy to see any soul, and he explains the situation to you. Hideous and monstrous beings have been abducting citizens of Frampt every couple of weeks for nearly 6 months straight. These abductions might happen in the middle of the night or middle of the day, but in either situation, the abductors, these hideous monsters, simply march into town, nearly kill anyone that resists, and snags any individual they please. With a little help from the village, he sends you on your way. You go into the village, find a village leader, yeah. And then with a little help from the village leader, you learn that you probably need to speak to the local scholar in town, who is a half-elf named Gertrude Polymore. And that's where we're going to start.
Gertrude Polymore?
Yes.
Okay. I'm taking notes in my character sheet that everyone can probably see it.
Can we, are we able to see the mountain from here? Like, are we...
Yeah, the mountain's very big. It's like the biggest one in the area. So it's like mountains, hills all around you, but there's like one really, really big one.
Is it doing anything fishy at
Oh,
all?
that one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Is the Storm Devil doing anything fishy? Should I be worried?
Hold on. Talk amongst yourself, those PCs. I need to get my dog in here.
Okay. So while we're going to see Gertrude, I'm going to turn to the three of you and say, are the three of you concerned? It's much easier to snatch a smaller person than a bigger one.
I'm not concerned. These are the mountains. This is where I'm from. Well, not here, but you know what I mean.
Hey now, Minotaur, I could bench you. I'll have you know. I'm just looking to fight, so...
Oh, something of note. You don't find anybody in the village. All the windows and doors seem to be boarded up or secured in some way. And the only person you did get to talk to was that one guard at the outside of the gates. So it's a very small village.
Well, I can't help but notice how aggressive you all are. It seems quite odd. I know it's the Storm Devil Mountains, but I don't think it's that aggressive. No need to be bench pressing people twice your height. Well.
Honestly, I would like to see you try. Because if you are successful, I could put it in my song. And you will live on forever.
Speak Spanish.
I'm gonna lay down in the middle of the town and like make myself really rigid. Would you like to try?
I'm going to attempt to bench the Minotaur.
You see some people like lean out of their doors and watch what's happening. They don't look interested, they look sad. Feel free to roll me a what is it? Just a strength check. It's like athletics, sure, but strength. Actually, roll me athletics if it's better.
They just look sad.
Oh no!
You like try to deceive him at all by like helping lift your weight up, Manos?
No, I'm gonna push down and try to make it even harder for him.
Surprisingly, to no one, he doesn't. You just pull up on a boulder. Doesn't move. It's a nice boulder, but.
Well, Manos, that's an amazing display of strength. You quite are heavier than I expected.
Your veins
And I'm
bulge a little bit in your arms.
Yeah,
I need a
and
drink.
then Sephid's gonna put his hand into his coat. He's gonna pull out a bag and he's gonna toss it at Manos. Congratulations! I can't believe you're so heavy. That's for you.
I'm gonna pick up the bag and open it and see what's inside of it.
It's roughly about 100 gold.
Oh.
Actually, he didn't throw a bag at you. He threw a patch at you, and the patch, upon hitting the ground, or you expanded into a bag, of which containing 100.
Thank you.
Okay.
After seeing Charlie fail, I attempt to bench press Manos myself.
All right, athletics check or strength, whichever is better. So he does a little bit better. You actually see Manos wiggle a little bit to one side as Torgrim pulls up, and his arms don't bulge as bad, and his veins in his head don't pop as bad, but gets one side off the ground pretty well.
That was an impressive feat of strength. Don't fret. The only person that has ever bench pressed me is my Minotaur brother, Gallico, the Bold Presser.
He sounds like a worthy challenger.
Yes. Arms
You
of
clearly
iron.
know who the right dwarf is.
I hand the bag back to Sephid
With or without the money in it.
with money.
Sephid will he'll extend his hand and kind of like push the bag back to you. No, you earned it.
I'm gonna slowly put it in my pocket. Can I look at it and see if there's anything strange about it?
Looks like a pretty nice bag. It's
Okay.
a little velvety blue colored. Has a string tied around it to keep it closed. It's a regular looking pouch. A little nice quality though. Pretty nice quality. Nothing odd.
I'm gonna tie it onto my kilt, and then I'm gonna turn to Sephid. I've never met a tad as generous as you. If there are any tad women in the mountains, I would be happy to buy you a night.
What are we, commodity?
Sephid's gonna lick his tongue or his eye. He's like, no need.
That's really creepy.
Expect a lot of like tongue to eye action here tonight, guys.
It's really creepy, man.
Keep your tongue to yourself over there.
I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna like flex a little bit and to see if any of the villagers are peeking out the windows trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, some villagers definitely do, but none of them are smiling. You don't even see interest on their face. They look depressed and they almost look like they pity you guys. But you only see about 4 or 5.
Can I walk up to one of the windows? Or someone that's looking out of it?
Yeah. As soon as you walk up to them, they close the door. They shutter up the window.
I'm gonna turn to the group and go. I guess they were embarrassed of your strength.
Or perhaps overly impressed by your own.
Ah,
I must say, though, for a place as important as Frampt is, there's not a lot of people left.
Well, I gotta
Lack of
find my
strength.
family.
I just need a couple drinks. We've been traveling for too long, and I haven't had a solid ale in a while.
Well, like my dad always said, we shouldn't split up, but I think you two should go find some drinks, and I'll find a Gertrude. He's gonna
That
start
sounds
waddling off
good to me.
in a random direction in hopes of finding someone.
You were told by via pointing where her house is. It's a smaller. I mean, they're all
Stefan's
small
gonna walk
buildings.
towards the smaller building that was pointed at them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Sefik because he paid me. And I'm curious if he has more money.
All right. What is the rest of the group doing?
I'm going to get a drink with Charlie.
I'm gonna go get a drink too. Or, well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go find a drink.
All right. The Gertrude thing might take a little longer. So while you guys go off to the house, same time you guys try to find an inn. What you find is a modestly sized building. It's larger than what a house would be, and it doesn't look like a house. So you head in, and it is completely empty and devoid of all life.
Is there a bar?
There's a bar. There's a few tables and chairs.
Does it
You
look like the
suspect
bar has
rotting
any
wood.
stock?
Hmm?
Does the bar look like it has any stock left?
It's all cleared out. It's a lot of wood. A lot
Seven
of
hells.
cobwebs.
Doesn't look like anybody's here.
No, doesn't look like anybody's really touched it in a while. You do see some footprints because of the dust, but it's not been an open business in quite some time, it seems.
Well, this is important. Sorry, go ahead. This is unfortunate. Maybe we should go back and find the others.
Yeah. Get out of this shithole.
When
Okay.
there's no ale, no point in being here.
Am I close to like 120 feet of the where they went to the inn? Or am I pretty far away?
Yeah,
now?
it's a very small place. So like they went left, you guys went right, and you saw them enter a modestly large building.
I'm gonna cast message to Charlie. Grab me a pint when you're in there, please.
The damn place is empty. This place sucks.
I'm gonna tell Seafit that the bar is empty.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna tell Seafit the bar is
Oh.
empty.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that we're not going there then. Looks like we picked the right direction.
And you guys come up to the house. What do you do?
After you.
Is there a window on the door, or a window that I can see into the place at all?
No, it's boarded up like the rest.
Okay.
The door doesn't look as securely closed though. Like it looks like a regular door, surprisingly.
I guess I'm just gonna like walk in. I'm not even gonna knock. I'm just gonna like walk in.
All right. You walk in. You see a small house, but it takes on the appearance of what could be a library. Upon entering, you see the left wall of bookshelves with books. On the right wall, there are bookshelves with books, and it's kind of a loft house style. So there is there's a ladder just after the bookshelves on the left side that goes up, and there's a little second story that you can see over that probably contains bedroom items. But on the first floor, there's the bookshelves, bookcases, books, a desk. 2 desks actually, and one And a woman is standing over one of the desks where there's lots of scrolls open. It's a very messy place, but there's a lot of books for a very small building. House.
Well, this is a very small library, but are you Gertrude? I'm looking for a Gertrude Polymore.
Yeah, no, I'm Gertrude. What do you want?
Oh, my name's Seven. I've been sent by Kavwa in search of a
At
prophecy.
that name, she looks up and turns around. Sent by whom?
Kavwa.
Never heard of him. Okay. And she
The
turns
Bard
around,
Prince.
goes
You
back.
don't know of Kavwa?
Nope. What do you want?
I'm gonna
Who's
I'm
the
gonna
Minotaur
look over
next to you?
towards Manos. Do you know Kavwa?
If I step in the building, am I going to hit my head?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to bend down very far and try to make my way inside.
Okay. The roof only goes to about. It's about 7 feet. So it's a
Some.
small place.
I'm kneeling down. Yeah, I've heard of the Bard Prince.
Well, that's good. It'd be weird if you could play as well as you can if you've never heard of the Bard Prince.
You guys can start showing up if you would like to.
Gertrude.
What? She looks up over her shoulder, looks at you. It's like, oh, the Minotaur.
You have many fine tomes and books in your library.
Yes, I do. Do you need one? You can have one.
I'm curious, have you ever read anything about the fabled blood garlic?
She looks up, she turns around and faces you guys. Yes. I have. Do you need something with it? We don't have any in stock right now, but...
You can purchase it here.
Well, not now and not anymore. Something you do see about Gertrude, being a half-elf, she has brown hair that's in a very messy bun, and her skin looks dark, but on closer appearance, it's not natural looking. There is a lot of dirt and caked on stuff on her skin and clothing, and there's a slight smell that's not coming from age-old books. It's most likely coming from this half-elf woman. But with her bifocals on, she doesn't seem too worried about it at all. It's more interested about the blood garlic, and now you guys have her full attention.
While the two of them are talking, Sephet's gonna pull out another pouch, patch under his cloak, and it's gonna turn into a sack. And he's gonna open up and just grab any book, because he's allowed to take one book by the sounds of it, and he just puts it inside the sack and just puts it in his backpack as they're talking.
Oh, can you sign that out first? You gotta, like, sign a sheet. It's over there on that desk, and she points, and there's a lot of paper on that desk, so you're not really sure which sheet.
Alright, he'll waddle over and just, like, sign a page.
Okay, thanks. Feel free to come back, dwarves.
Thorgrim has arrived.
Yes, I see that. Oh! What are you guys here for? Is it to fulfill the prophecy?
Prophecy?
I just need a bloody drink.
The prophecy.
The prophecy?
She ignores you.
Is the prophecy a type of drink?
The prophecy is not a drink. The prophecy by the famous Bartholomew. You must have heard of it. It's over here. And she turns around and she grabs the scroll and she opens it wide, and all you see scribbles. It's a little illegible from where you guys are standing.
I'm moving closer.
And as you move closer, she rolls it back up and then puts it on the table in front. Okay, so this is the legend. So he predicted there was going to be an archdemon right in the mountain of Storm Devil, and it didn't happen. But I think it happened recently, because now there's lots of monsters in this town, and they're taking our villagers. And I don't really have relations in this town, so I'm okay with it. But I'm not okay with it because they could come after me. And I thought they were going to come after me next, but they did it because I look like this, because I dirtied myself. I had to go in the mud. It's been a little while since I've had baths, but it's okay. It's okay. And yep. You gotta. You must have heard of Bartholomew, yeah.
Well, haven't heard of him, but the prophecy sounds like the one that Kavwa told me to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's. I mean, Minotaur. I don't know if there's any blood garlic out for you, but you guys got a name?
I'm gonna-
Thirsty.
Zephyr.
Charlie's gonna walk out frustrated.
Torgrim House.
Well, I meant like
We all just
collectively,
did it
but yeah.
at the same
Oh.
time.
Okay.
Just a chorus of noise.
Thirsty Cephit Torgrim.
I'm gonna extend my hand, very Don Juan like. They call me Pleasure Hoof. It's good to meet you.
She keeps eye contact and then slowly reaches her dirty fingernailed hand and touches yours and shakes it gently. She's like, "Nice to meet you, Pleasure Hoof." She takes her hand back. Yes. Well, this prophecy with the archdemon, I think his name. He hasn't been named in anything yet, but I wrote it down, so it's named now. So I call him Riley the Uncleaned. And she goes back to the scroll and opens it. All right. So you're here to save us, right?
Yes, that's what I keep saying, but you're ignoring me.
I apologize, I have that effect.
Okay.
That is
Well,
fair. You are a bard.
that is-
happens.
Yeah. I think there's my ears kind of ring a little bit sometimes, but it's all right. It's all right. So what you guys need to know about Riley the Unclean is that you have to be unclean if you want to go tackle him, because everyone that he's taken, every one of the monsters that he our village that take people, pretty sure they were clean. They probably bathed yesterday. So that's not good. You can't bathe. When did you guys
Do I
last
have
bathe?
to tackle him? Can't I just shoot him?
The monsters? I don't know. I haven't touched the monsters, but when did you guys last bathe? You smell kind of clean to me.
About 6 days ago.
He's gonna lift up his arm and sniff his armpit. Can I roll investigation to see the last time I bathed?
Roll me an intelligence check for memory.
All right.
Don't need to investigate the last time you bathed.
So apparently I know. All right.
Yeah, you do know. When is the last time you bathed, Cephit?
No, the last time I bathed was the last time I bathed.
How do you smell? Like a tad?
I smell like someone's been licking me a lot. Probably with myself.
That's nasty. Saliva smells real gross.
Clean for
Are
a
you?
tad though.
Is Charlie Jawbreaker out of the house?
He is standing outside.
Okay. Well, I suggest you guys probably dirty up, because I don't think 6 days is long enough, and to be honest, you don't really smell all that bad to me. Especially Pleasure Hoof over there, so yeah. So you guys can't be clean. Rule number 1, you can't be clean. I can't really recommend any mud source nearby. I need to keep it for personal reasons. But I'm sure there's some animal scat around, yeah. So yeah, you gotta be unclean, and then you have to probably. You guys got any like earplugs or nose plugs or glasses? Can you climb a mountain?
If you provide me with some food, I can make enough bullshit for all of us.
I can climb a mountain, all right.
Well, I suppose I do have a little food. And one of you guys can climb a mountain? Just one?
I can jump. I'm sure eventually I'll reach the top.
Well, I think we do have some supplies in the store still.
Is there no
It's
trail
open.
up the mountain?
There is, but it's a small one.
Hmm.
I haven't been there for some time, because of the monsters, but... Oh, I almost forgot. And she turns around. She runs up the stairs, almost trips, to a little loft area, and then she comes back down, and she sets a vial on the table. And she's like, this you will also need, along with probably the scat. But this is my best creation, I think.
What is it?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. Yeah. So this potion, it's kind of like an elixir, actually. But you have to make yourself dirty, yeah. But I asked about the nose plugs. Nobody said anything about the nose plugs. So it's gonna smell bad because every time the monsters come in, it smells real bad. So you're gonna have to have this elixir. I've only tried it once, but it makes things real weird. But nothing smells, so it's pretty good.
I know Charlie is dying for a drink.
How does it make things weird?
Everything becomes colorful. Things, there was a lot of candy involved. I don't really know if it was real candy or not. I had to adjust the formula a little bit because I think I knocked out. But this was probably right.
How big of an elixir is this? Is it like a one-person just shot glass, or is
The
it
one
like a
that she
jug?
has is like a standard potion size, so it looks like it's good for one person.
Okay.
I'll take it and take a very, very small sip to taste it.
Tastes really sweet, but nothing happens. She's like, I do have others. Hold on. Well, I have others, yes. So she runs up the stairs again, and she comes back down, and this time she's carrying 6 vials with her. She comes back down, and she just sits them on the table, and they make clattering sound. And she's like, so this is all I have, so I'm gonna keep one. Okay? And then she takes one off to the side. They only last a day. So probably don't want to sip that one again.
Can I make a check to see if the one she took is any different than the other ones?
Yes. Roll me an insider investigation. It's fine.
Investigation 12.
With a 12, the color looks just a little bit darker, but you're not entirely sure if that's because the glass is different, because they all come in different glasses.
I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna look at Torgrim and just kind of stare at him to see if he's acting funny or not.
Torgrim, the only thing that you've noticed is that your nose suddenly filled with a very sweet smell, just like the taste of the elixir. It's very pleasant. It makes you really happy. And everything smells really nice. Even this foul house with this foul, dirty half-elf in it. Everything smells pretty good. It doesn't look as dirty anymore.
You're okay over there, Torgrim, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Everything smells delicious.
I'm gonna hold out my hand gingerly. Take one if she gives it to me.
She doesn't give it to you. She's eagerly waiting for somebody to take the potions on the table.
As Mano starts to move his hands towards it, I'm gonna shoot out my tongue to collect mine.
Oh, well, do you put it in your mouth?
No, I shoot it and I haven't drank in it. I'm not
Okay,
gonna eat the
just
whole
holding
glass
it.
either. That's a dangerous time for tonight if I do that.
Yeah. No, this is good. Yeah. Oh, can you guys do me a favor? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Stay right there. She'll run back up the stairs. And then she'll come back down the stairs. And she looks at each one. Torgrim, Cephit, and she stops at Pleasurehoof. There's a weird pause. And then she moves to Torgrim and she gives him a book. She's like, please take notes for me. I just want to know how it goes. I want to know what you guys see. Because Riley, I need to make sure that I become, a little bit of a Bartholomew's follower.
Sure, yeah, I can take some notes for you.
Yeah. Can you make it detailed? Let me know what you were pretty good. Let me know what you smell, what you taste. If you taste anything, I probably don't recommend that one. But if anything strikes your fancy, and then could you let me know what you see, and then probably the things you fight. If you end up dying, please one of you guys take it from him and just bring it back when you can.
I die? What do you mean if I die?
There's monsters. I mean, you've seen the village. There's been some.
Have you seen my sword?
Well, the guard, Tonsil has swords too, but he's still out there, I guess. So yeah.
My sword's bigger than his.
Well, I guess it's been a while since. So yeah, I can't really say yes or no to that one.
Okay, I'll take the book.
Charlie, are you still outside?
I'll walk back in.
At any time during that, or just now?
Just now.
Okay, you walk in. There's vials, there's potions in different sizes on the table. And you see Cephit holding one with his tongue.
I'm still very gingerly reaching out, but I haven't grabbed it yet.
You have not grabbed
But
it yet.
I'm looking back at him. I'll grab a
This
small
wouldn't
one.
happen to have alcohol in them, would they?
There's probably a little bit of fermentation going on. Are you going with them? You're thirsty, right?
For a solid ale, the bloody
Oh, you're
bar is
actually
closed
thirsty,
here.
yeah? I thought that was your name. I'm sorry, I'm Gretchen. Oh, I'm not even Gretchen. I'm Gertrude.
Insight.
Feel free to insert.
I'm going to insight Gertrude to see if she is not telling us everything about these potions.
Okay. So with a 15, you've been around a lot of humans. You've been around a lot of humans humanoids that act strange around you. You have that effect on humanoids. And from her reactions and the potions, you're pretty sure that she's as truthful as she can be. But you probably think that there's something more about just the outward dirt that's affecting her. It's probably been a few days since she's slept, probably.
I'm going to hold up the potion. This lasts for 24 hours. I drink the entire thing.
Yes, but don't do it right now. You guys gotta do it tomorrow. Because you probably should go tomorrow because you're kind of clean right now. We talked about this. Thirsty, you're too clean. I told the group you were not here, but if you're gonna go fight Riley the Unclean, I named him that. You have to, be unclean. And Pleasure Hoof over here wanted food, and he said that he can make some scat guys, but
Bullshit.
that's kind of what I said.
I'm going to try to put a finger on her and wipe some of the dirt off her.
She doesn't flinch.
I'm going to take it and then I'm going to rub it on myself. I'm dirty now.
I just imagine this a highly sexual
With my
where everything stops and there's like flowers in the
my flower crown shuffles a bit and I'm...
she just stares.
So what do you think, you Oompa Loompas? You want to help out this poor woman?
Again,
well,
like I said, yes, it's why I'm here. Is to
Well,
help the
these
village.
potions are the only source of fermentation in the city. Why not?
I don't know what Noopa Loompa is, but I'm in.
I don't think you're actually that dirty enough, Pleasure Hoof, but I appreciate the effort.
I go back again.
You do it again?
Another one.
Okay,
this-
Matt,
Do we
I
get free
need to
board?
find-
Can we stay here
Well,
for the night?
well, I don't really. This is, I guess we can move some desks around.
Come on in, boy. Close the door.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but, I need to keep this dirt on, so please don't, touch me again.
I'm gonna go over to Charlie and shake his beard a bit and see if anything falls out that I can rub on myself.
Jesus Christ.
It is probably crusty and full of dirt.
Oh, okay. And put a little bit on me. Is this enough, Gertrude?
No, but I appreciate your gusto.
Do we need to get dirty now before we sleep?
Well, it makes no difference to me. I can't smell anything now.
Why do we have to get dirty?
Because Riley the unclean. Okay, so he going to the.
I'm gonna walk out and
it's been
start to
about
run.
6 months.
I'm just gonna walk out.
With
I'm
the
gonna
same amount of
unfollow
enthusiasm.
I can follow you.
Is there
Does
any?
Charlie stay or Charlie leave?
If she's gonna ramble on again, he's just gonna sigh and walk out again.
Okay, guess
Is-
leave.
He will grab a potion.
Okay.
When we come outside, is there any place that's like highly trafficked mud that I can roll in?
It's kind of well, let's see. Roll me an investigation check.
While he's doing that, Cephit would like to go to the general store.
Okay. So it's been a while since it's rained, since you guys were on that journey. 5 days, you haven't noticed rain at all. The ground seems pretty hard packed, but you do end up going in between two houses, two small little hut houses. And there's a weirdly large pile of wet ground. Not really sure what it is, but it's there.
Thorgrim, Charlie, found something here we can roll in.
I think I'm ample dirty enough.
I'll go over and start rubbing some dirt on my armor.
It has a smell to it. Not a
Oh.
pleasant smell. A bit like
don't I-
ammonia.
Do I only smell
Ammonia?
sweet things? So would I not know
That has
about
worn
that?
off by now.
Oh, it smells like ammonia. Okay.
hmm
I will stop rubbing this on myself.
Is that not
You
mud?
don't see anything in this muddy pile though. It is just mud, so it's not like a standing pool of water, but it's a nice sized mud puddle.
Why did you stop?
It's got a funny it's got a funny smell.
Well, this is all I could find, so I guess that's what I got to do as well. And I'm gonna
Smells
reach
like cat pee.
in. Just gonna cover myself in it, just to do it. Oh,
You
tell us to no one.
roll
will.
me just for shits and giggles. Roll me a performance check to see how well you smeared on yourself.
More precisely, how seductive you are while you do it.
It's pretty damn seductive. Even with the ammonia smell that's starting to waft off him, Torgrim, you're like, wow, that Minotaur, something about it. It's on point.
I'm gonna turn into a Schwarzenegger while I do it on my back.
A little roused.
I help Pleasure do his back.
Get all of it
Feels
now.
like you accomplished something good today.
I'll
I
flex
don't,
my
know,
arm.
I don't know what you guys are doing. That woman was clearly mad. Ru-
Yes, but under that
Charlie's
dirt,
gonna say.
under the dirt, she was a beautiful woman. We will ascend this mountain,
This.
ascend the mountain, and I will claim her love.
Oh god.
Then I will tell stories of what happened here. And little Manoses will run through the streets.
Do you have to do this in every city we come to?
No, I'm sorry, Charlie. But yes.
I need a drink. I can only tolerate this when after a couple drinks. Let's just keep going.
Can you roll me a
while the two of
constitution
them are
check,
doing-
Charlie?
Oh
Oh
no.
no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Constitution or saving throw?
Saving throw, please. Saving throw.
Glorious.
God
You're
damn it!
starting to feel the first symptoms of withdrawal.
Oh no!
Your hands are shaking a little bit and migraine's coming on.
Charlie, what's wrong, Charlie?
I need ale.
That
We might
bad.
have to burn down the inn. I need ale.
It's got to be something around here somewhere.
So the general store. Oh, Torgrim, did you smear the mud on you as well?
Yes.
Oh,
Just on my armor though, not on me.
okay. So Cephit, you go to the general store. It looks like a house on the outside, but you're pretty sure that it's a general store because somebody came out of it and the door was open for a bit and it looked like a shop. So you go inside.
Well, this is a quite a quaint little store here. You are a store, right?
Behind what you see when you walk in is a kind of like a burly man, muscles, just a curly mustache, has hair that slicks back, goes down to his nape of his neck, and he looks like he's chewing on something, but he's probably not chewing on something, and he's wiping the countertop. It's very small counter, but you know there's items behind him. There's items in boxes kind of on the side. It's a small place, but he's there, and he just looks at you.
Thanks for the 3 subs, Raining. Or 3 months sub. You the man.
Raining. Well, I'm not a store, but this is a store.
Well, my name's Sephet. I'm also not a store. I'm a customer. I was hoping that I'd be able to buy some climbing kits and some water. Do you have any water?
Well, I know what a frog would want to do with water, but what does a frog want to do with a climbing kit?
Same as anyone else. I'd like to climb. I need 4 kits for my friends, too. They need to climb as well.
I ain't gonna question a frog that wants to climb. So he turns around, and he goes rummaging through a box, but it's already open. And he pulls out some climbing gear. He starts pulling it aside to put in little bundles. And he's like, we usually get this climbers in the area. Not lately, but this is the last we got. Is this gonna do?
That'll be good for the climbing kits, yes. But do you have a lot of water? I need water, too.
Yes, water.
At least 6 buckets.
Buckets of water. Well, I can tell you where the well is.
Then I'll buy 6 empty buckets.
I don't sell buckets.
Do you have anything like a bucket?
I have a water bag.
How many?
A water bag.
Forgot what it's called.
You get some water balloons.
Water
So, like,
skin.
literally, like, the size of my palm.
The water skin. He has a water skin.
The
Sure,
water
he has a
bag.
plastic bag for water.
I was picturing
Not
like water
bag,
balloons.
He looks over his shoulder and he's like, about 3.
Another message comes in. Buy some mail.
Seven's going to continue to ignore you. Do you know anyone else who sells buckets?
I'm the only store open.
And you don't sell buckets?
Nobody sells
Does the
buckets.
well have a bucket?
Well, it does have a bucket. That's
Fantastic.
pretty
I don't need a
insightful
bucket
for you,
then.
frog.
How much are the kits?
You can't buy the bucket, though. That needs to be attached with the well. It's tied on. So, I got the 3 water skins.
I don't need the water skins anymore. I have a bucket. I just need
I
the
mean,
kits.
they're pretty good water skins.
Nope.
Did you
I
wanna-
just
You
need
didn't
the
want to
climbing
see
kits.
them?
Nope,
No.
I don't want to see your water skin.
Well, the climbing gear here is right here if you inspect it, for anything, but it's what I have, it's what I got. You gonna take it?
Yes, how much?
How much are these fucking things? So they are him. Are there climbing gear?
Why look at the price? I'm gonna turn to Torgrim and Charlie. See if it's not answering. Something must be going on at the general store. We need to get there quickly. Run!
God.
Fast!
I run. I had trip on the way.
And Charlie's running with purpose.
Well, it's not really in this that I took from you. So we're gonna say it is the price of 15 gold each.
Actually, Charlie will draw his greatsword as we're running to.
So while they're sprinting across the town, I'm gonna take out my sack that has the library book in it, and I'm gonna take out one of my patches, and I'm gonna drop it in there, just so the convenience store guy can't see it. But like 10 gems just spawn inside the sack, and I'm gonna take one of them and I'm gonna hand it off.
Get up, Targum. We gotta hurry.
Outside, there is a dwarf who is holding his sword out, screaming, with another dwarf that has mud on his armor plates, and followed by a very large minotaur who looks like he's going a little slow.
If the door is closed, I'm also gonna kick it open.
So the shopkeeper's looking at this gem, kind of scrutinizing it, thinks it's fake. And then the door bursts open, and inside, stepping immediately, is a sword-wielding dwarf, followed by a dirty dwarf, and Minotaur's body with his head cut off from the doorframe.
Sephit's gonna turn over, and his eyes are already bulging as they are just gonna get even bigger at the surprise of motion that's come out of nowhere. And
Look, if this is a holdup, I don't got any money. This guy just gave me some gems. You can take them.
Oh, imagine I'm like this.
yes, you are.
Charlie's gonna like lean back and look up at Manos behind him. It's like, I thought you said he was in danger.
He wasn't answering when I asked him to buy us ale. Are you okay, Sifit?
Frog, you know them?
yes, those are my friends that need the kits.
Bloody hell. Tell me you sell ale here.
No, not anymore.
He's lying. A man with a mustache like that would always sell ale.
Well, I did sell, but I don't now anymore. Look, just take the gear, okay? And he just pushes the gear towards Sephit.
Alright, he'll toss them into
I don't
his
want
sack
any
as
trouble.
well. And he's just gonna walk through the door and like shimmy his way past Manos.
I'll put my sword away.
If you want some ale, I can tell you where it is.
Please.
It might
Please.
not be good anymore.
I'll honestly take anything.
All right. Are you? He looks at you suspiciously. He looks at the whole group suspiciously. He's like, "What are you guys here for? Cause I don't want any trouble. So
I'm gonna kneel down in the doorway. Then tell us where the ale is.
I didn't have to tell you where the ale is. I'm offering it as a kind gesture.
We're doing something for Gertrude over there.
So you met her, huh? Well, all right. She's a little odd, but kind of nice. So let's go. He walks out of the shop. Make sure all of you guys walk out first. Locks it behind him. Looks at you guys weirdly. Takes the key, put it in his pocket. And you go back to the abandoned inn. Opens the door. What you guys see is a one-story inn, even though it has a pretty high vaulted ceiling, was a little odd. But there's tables and chairs in the empty bar, and everything's wooden. Lots of cobwebs, smells dusty like an old grandma. But, I mean, it's empty, like when you guys first walked in. And he walks through, he goes all the way to the back to a door on the left-hand side, and he goes to that door. And in that door is probably a kitchen, you assume, because it looks like there was a non-working stove here, but some countertops, but that's really the only thing of value. And then, if you guys are still following him, there's a cellar door, in which he stops next to. He says it's down there, but I'm gonna say it's probably not good anymore. It's been, oh god, been probably like 9 months.
That just makes it stronger. I'm okay with that.
Dwarves are a
That'll
weird
do.
bunch for sure.
It'll do.
What are you guys doing for Gertrude, out of curiosity?
Killing some dude.
Getting dirty.
Killing some dude named Riley.
Well, you guys smell like you just came from an outhouse, so
Gertrude likes it dirty.
well, I'm not gonna say what she does or doesn't like, but okay, well, just make sure you leave this town in one piece. We already have abductions going on. If After helping Gertrude, maybe you're gonna stop him.
Question for you. Do you have a 10-foot pole I could buy?
He thinks about it. No. I mean, need like a metal pole? Can you use like wood?
Would be
Like wood.
would be fine
What do you need the pole for?
to keep my distance from you three.
Oh my god. I can put something together at the shop. So long as you are willing to pay for it. And he points at the frog.
Oh, you're gonna pay for
with
it?
a gem. I'm not paying for your rod. What do you need it for?
So I can keep
you
my
recall-
distance.
You recall that he did not take the gem. He shoved it with the climbing gear. So if you left it, then you
Amazing.
left it. But
No, then I would have taken it. That's my gem.
yeah, he didn't take it.
All right.
And I'm not gonna be paid in gems this time. I want cold gold.
Here's a silver piece. Chink.
He'll take it. Turn around and walk out.
You
So you
see,
guys are at the cellar door.
my friends, 10-foot poles. If they're well made enough, you can push stuff back. So I can push stuff towards you. Keep it away from me.
I'll open the cellar door.
At that, Sephet
Charlie's going to immediately tap the keg and just find a glass.
Sephet
So-
leaves the inn.
Okay.
I want to follow him. Leave the,
The
doors to
cellar
the rail.
door leads you to a cellar of this inn. You see about 2 kegs in there. Very dusty. There's probably been some great amount of spiders in here. Probably a goblin or 2 living here, but not anymore. And it's a very dark, damp place. It's not friendly at all. When you open up the keg, it's very, very strong fermented ale flavor. I need you both to roll me con saves.
What?
How much ale did you drink, Charlie?
Enough.
How much ale did you drink, Torgrim?
2 cups.
Pretty good rolls.
Are we talking standard
Easy
cups or
numbers.
dwarven cups?
Obviously, dwarven cups.
Dwarven cups.
Okay. So, Charlie, you've never felt better. That's exactly what you need. You didn't need that soft shit that humans make. This is the good stuff left over by the humans who forgot about it. So, Torgrim, your stomach's a little grumbly, but you're just fine. You can hold yourself. You didn't drink as much as Charlie, but you were there. You were there. So, good stuff. Probably need to poop later, but it's fine.
Okay.
All right. So, Sephet and Manos leave the inn to do.
The well, is it on cobbles or is there dirt next to it?
The well, yes. So you don't actually know where it is because he didn't tell you.
I'm gonna look for a well.
All right, investigation check, please,
However long that takes.
I'll help you out.
or perception. That's fine. Either one.
If I can give you advantage or something. Oh, yeah, never mind.
So with the 24,
With eyes
You-
like these, I can see both of them.
you look around. You're a little short, especially for the house sizes. 6 or 7 feet tall. So you get on Manos' shoulders, as long as he allows you to. And you peer over that great height. You're about 10 feet tall now, and you do see a well in the distance. It's not more than like 50 feet away from one of the houses to the right. It's right there.
Why are you so wet? Oh.
Sephet's gonna ignore the comment, and he's gonna start to like shake slightly to try and get
Throw down.
And he's gonna just start. He's gonna like hobble / rush off towards the well.
All right, you guys go to the well.
Yeah, so he's going to start filling up buckets of water and then dumping them on the dirt next to the well.
Mhm.
Once a substantial amount of mud's been made, he strips down and he just starts rolling and just like sitting in it like a toad.
Okay. I don't imagine any genitalia on this toad. It is just like a
I
doll
don't think he
toad.
would have any, to be honest. It's just a toad. It's
It's
just,
just
an
a toad.
oblong, round body with limbs and a tongue.
Exactly.
He's just
exactly.
like sitting in there chilling like an old toad.
I'll send a message to
Alright.
Charlie. See if it's naked. Rolling in the water. I need
Such
some
a
help.
voyeur.
Help, please.
Hey, I was told not to smell, and this is exactly how Seth planned to not smell, like himself.
Could you bring me a cup of that ale? You're muted.
I will bring you a cup of that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Was I muted the whole time? God damn it.
Yes, you were.
I'm gonna turn my back to see if it while he does this and just kind of look off. See if anyone's watching us.
No one's watching you guys. Since you've been here, you've noticed a little bit more of the townsfolk opening up. They're less closed off, standoffish. They're more curious now, but they still look with you with a bit of like, what the hell are you doing here, you sad saps? So, but Cephid successfully rolls around in mud. He's now a brown toad. So,
Once I'm successfully mudded, I will put my clothes on.
a little sticky.
Yeah,
The mud
that's fine.
seeps through.
Um,
Start.
Yeah, and then when Manos isn't looking, I pull one of my patches out from underneath my cloak,
Mhm.
and now I have a 10-foot pole in my hand, and I just kind of like walk like a walking stick without even talking to him about the fact that I have it.
I'm
Okay.
turning around and go, "Ugh." You see the greatness of the 10-foot pole too.
Well, it is over twice my height, so it is pretty grand.
Do you feel
'Cause,
better?
You know, I'm 3 feet tall, so it's like exceptionally over the top, just tall.
Do you feel better now?
I feel quite mighty. Like I can keep things at least 10 feet away from me at all times.
Yes. I'm gonna look and see if Charlie or Torgrim are here yet.
Yeah, walking.
I'm gonna need the three of you to appear heroic-like, please, and stand around me in the center of this town square.
Why?
I appear heroic, like I stand there like this.
Strike a pose.
All right.
I'll hold up his tankard of ale.
I'm
They
gonna
look pretty good.
pull out my bagpipes. I'm gonna play it super loud to get the attention of everyone that's in the village that I can.
What is Cephid doing during this?
He has struck a heroic pose where he has the 10-foot pole in his hand, sticking it out like what do you think a monk would do? So it's just like this really long pole just going straight forward.
Okay.
Villagers of Frampt! I'm gonna yell as loud as I can.
Okay.
Your saviors are here. Come out and greet us.
Roll me a performance check.
Does he get advantage for having the three of
He
us?
actually gets disadvantage because the toad is covered in mud. One of the dwarves
No!
is.
Oh no! Oh no!
Villagers of Voice breaks.
The tankard of ale actually falls out of Charlie's hand. Drank a little much. So you call out. You wait. A little bit of awkward silence go by.
You guys
And you see
didn't look
the door.
heroic enough. Oh, wait.
And then it closes.
Ah,
Go home! You hear. Probably from the door that opened and closed.
do you not want our aid?
No reply.
This town has no ale, no friendly services. I say we should go back down the mountain.
You hear little
I've
taps.
had a well.
Uh,
That's pretty cool.
Gertrude comes up the path. She's like, I heard something. Was it you guys?
I'm gonna.
Maybe.
Oh, Cephid, you did very well. All right.
He like sticks out his
Yeah.
chest, so he's like just nice and broad.
Oh, now you're heroic, Cephid.
That's a nice pole you got there. That's some good mud.
Well, I appreciate the praise.
Mm-hmm.
I made
think.
staff and the mud myself.
Well, I mean, Manos, pleasure hoof, you smell perfect for Riley. I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Well, I only smell a little bit of you, so I think it's just right.
I'm gonna walk up to her with my chest out. Take a bigger sniff.
She takes a step back. I'm okay. It's all right.
I hate this town.
I say we just kill this Riley and get out of here.
I agree.
I'm also inclined to agree.
Well, I'll also agree. That's 4 on agreement. We should probably go before Kavwa decides it's too late.
Because we're all in agreement, I'm going to pull out my wand of smiles and I'm going to toss it at Gertrude.
You know what? Smiles.
You're gonna toss it at Gertrude?
Well, no, I'm gonna use it on her.
She's already smiling. She's been
Then I will
smiling the
use-
whole time.
I will use the frown side.
Okay. Do you just roll anything for that, or just
It's,
automatically?
wisdom 12.
Wisdom
wisdom
12. This is a fucking.
We're gonna spend the whole adventure in the town. This is fucking
God,
around.
yes, you are. I'm just gonna roll a d20.
It's okay. We've built up these characters.
No, it's
We've
charisma.
dead.
Charisma.
She's suddenly going from like. Well, I don't. That's a pretty neat trick you got there, but we should probably get going now.
You sound like a letter Kenny. Pretty neat trick you got there,
It's
bud.
really hard.
I was casting one on Smiles the other day, and oh, you made her sad, Charlie.
I'm gonna go probably make some soup now. So she'll turn around.
Perhaps we should go and sleep for the night and get on our way in the early morning. Get out of this place.
Yeah.
That
Let's
sounds
do it.
perfect. The mud will dry and it'll be a nice extra layer of protection.
I don't
And
think
that-
that's how
as he
that
says
works.
that,
But
he starts to hand out the climbing kits to each of you.
Everyone
will
gets
take
the
one.
climate kit. They still didn't pay.
I gave that merchant a silver piece for a 10-foot pole. I never got it back. 1 second. I'm gonna march over to the general store.
All right, you go there. You open the door.
Do you have my 10-foot pole?
You see a actually you don't even have to go inside. He's outside, the shopkeeper. He's on the side of the shop, and he is what looks to be trying to cut a very long piece of wood from a tree. It's not procured at all. It's not sanded at all. It's a very long piece of tree. It's not wide, but it's a long piece of tree. And he cuts it up. And he's just looking at it, and he's like, "Yeah, I think it's probably 10 feet. You think this is 10 feet?"
Looks good to me.
Yeah. Okay. It's all yours.
I'm gonna take it.
And
Look
you
over.
have a thin tree log.
Look over my shoulder. This is my second 10-foot pole. I'm gonna walk away.
He only has one. He goes back into his store.
I'll catch up with you guys at Gertrude's, wherever you're going.
Does everyone go back to Gertrude's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We can do a little break here, because you guys are gonna take a rest
Okay.
at the place. so-
Yes. Before we go on a break, Seth would like to trade Manos rods. He likes the curvature and natural-esque elements of his compared to his.
He literally has a
perfectly
thin
slender
tree
pole.
log.
Yeah. No, he wants to change his pole for the
Hmm.
log.
Tree trunk. There we go.
You want the tree trunk that goes slightly to the left. Okay.
Yes.
I hand it to you.
All right, we trade.
So many penises. All right, we're gonna go on a break, guys. We'll be back in roughly 5 minutes. So right now it's 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna be back at 8:15.
See you soon.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
sorry about that. I really had to go.
No, that was really good because I want to take a break. So. Calico, you need a drink. Lattes.
Oh crap! You know what? I'll actually be back in a second.
What kind of coffee you drinking? I got a little Woodford Reserve whiskey. Just black coffee? Like, oh, okay. Gotcha. Sweet.
Suppose I need to make myself some drinks for these. My sister got me some really nice rocks glasses.
Oh, nice.
Good. Oh, I made that too strong. Ooh.
What are you having?
Jameson with Canada Dry.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to speak some blasphemy. So, I'm from Michigan. No, I'm not from Michigan, but I live in Michigan. And Michigan made Vernors. And Vernors is the cure-all to everything. If it's between Canada Dry and Vernors, I prefer Canada Dry. It's not as sweet.
I'm a Canada Dry too.
Yeah. Bless me.
What is wrong with you guys?
You have Vernors?
Everybody's kid.
I mean, there's only one type, and it ain't Canada Dry.
That's chat. Chat, what's your favorite ginger ale?
You have a dry Canadian?
Hey!
If you say anything other than ginger ale, Vernors, then you're wrong. It's fact. It's not opinion.
So, my planning may get progressively worse as we continue. But let's turn back on that camera. Oh fuck! Hold on. No.
It's alright. I think we could carry the game just by doing shenanigans in the town.
This one shot's going to become an entire campaign.
This one shot's a
walking
campaign.
around.
All right.
Jumping back in screen.
I don't know. She said it was very combat heavy. I haven't seen any combat yet.
None of that town shit was planned. None of it.
That's how we like it.
Welcome to the world of DMing.
Yep.
Exactly. Oh,
Having fun,
you want a
Laura?
well? Great. I didn't fucking plan a well.
Yeah, you like it so far.
You're supposed to get dirty on your own, okay?
You like
You
Indiana
told
so
me
far?
there was a well, and I found it.
Because there's one. Because you asked if there was a well. Of course, there's a fucking well. It's D&D. Okay, we're ready to get back in it. Is there anything you guys wanted to do while sleeping? Sleeping what?
I'm gonna walk around and try to find Gertrude's quarters.
It's a loft house. She's upstairs.
I'm gonna go upstairs and see if she's sleeping.
At what time?
3 a.m.
Yes.
Gertrude. Gertrude. Gertrude, my darling.
Huh? What? Who's there?
It's not very comfortable down there. May I join you?
No. I think I mean, do you need another pillow? I think it's she sits up. I think it's you know, I guess I could spare one. Is it? I mean,
That's okay. I'm gonna go downstairs and go to Charlie. Charlie,
okay.
Bloody hell, what?
can I join you?
Sure.
I'm gonna go up, come in next to Charlie, curl up next to him. And I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Is that it?
You wake up to me staring at Charlie like this. Good morning, Charlie.
Oh, how much did I drink last night?
Enough.
Fair enough.
I imagine you guys took that keg out of the cellar at one
Of
point.
course. Of course.
Yeah.
Well, should
You
we
guys
be
wanna-
at it then? Gertrude, can we take all of these?
She's still upstairs in her loft.
Gertrude!
What? What?
Can we take all of these?
All of what?
You're smelling potions that smell good.
I don't think I have those.
What are these things called again? I'm gonna turn to the group.
We already took them, didn't we?
No. Well, we have them, yeah. But
Oh, we took all of them? Okay, never
She
mind.
kept one for herself.
There's one.
yeah.
Oh, she
there's
kept one for herself. Sorry, Gertrude.
There's one left on the counter. Okay.
Can I take this last one?
Last one what?
The potion you left on the counter.
Oh, the elixir? Well, I guess that's fine.
As soon as she says fine, I just walk over, grab it, and walk out. One does not overstay his welcome when he asks for something.
What are the rest of you guys doing in the morning? Gertrude is shuffling upstairs in her loft area, getting ready.
I'll chug my potion and get ready to go.
All right, you chug your potion.
I'm gonna stare at the potion. Oh, I think I'm gonna get my kidneys stolen drinking this stuff. And I'll chug it.
Only in China.
Sephit's just like sitting in the corner, like naked, with a steel mirror in front of him. He's just licking his eyes to make sure they're clean.
The mud has caked on pretty well, but it also has come off quite a bit on the.
Okay. If he thinks it's enough to be worried about, he would go and re-mud himself.
Okay. You'd probably feel comfortable remudding yourself. Wouldn't be a bad thing, unless you don't like mud. So. So who drinks their potion? Just the dwarves?
I do. I think I'm the only one that said to drink it.
No, I was
Charlie,
gonna drink.
Charlie
I
drank
ju-
it too.
Yeah, I chugged mine.
Oh my bad. Sorry, I
Okay.
thought you said that you weren't drinking it.
Sorry, dwarves drinking. So Sephit goes and replenishes the mud. Honestly, you would see him leave to go to the well. What do the rest of you guys do?
When you walk out, Sephit, you see Manus acting like a Puri prisoner from One Punch Man, doing stretches outside, get himself ready. Are you ready to go?
Just a minute. I need to re-mud myself. I'm getting a little chafing down here.
Let me know when you drink your potion, and I'll do mine the same.
Sounds like a plan. And he's gonna rush off.
Once I'm ready, I'll go outside and meet them.
Sure. Doesn't take very long. When you guys meet outside, Sephit comes back and Gertrude comes outside and she's like, okay, well, I guess you guys are good to go. Well, you guys could probably dirty up a little bit more. I think, Sephit is fine. Oh, sorry. Sephit is fine. I mean, the rest of you don't look very dirty.
You didn't see what Charlie and I did last night.
I honestly don't
yeah.
remember what happened last night.
Well,
When should we drink these, Gertrude?
well, it lasts for 24 hours, so as long as you can, kill Riley, the archdemon, in 24 hours, it's fine. Right now. Yeah. But you gotta get physically dirty, not not like sinful dirty.
Back to the piss hole, Torgrim.
The what?
You are not being on me.
I don't think I've ever bathed in my life.
Maybe we use the well then?
I'll go to the
Yeah.
mud pile where Sephet was.
Where else would you go?
I hate this town. Let's start to walk to the well.
Okay, you guys go to the well. Who goes to the well to muddy themselves up besides Sephet?
I do.
I do too.
Charlie will follow, of course.
Oh, so all of you guys muddy yourself. Smart move. Alright, you guys take the elixir. It's when you take all of it, the senses hit you in the sense that your taste buds immediately change to it's very sweet. It's sweet. It's like candy sweet. It's cotton candy. It changes though. It changes from cotton candy to macaroon to ice cream, chocolate ice cream to vanilla cupcake. And it almost accompanies those textures too. And it goes to those really weird strawberry candies that come in like a strawberry wrapper that your grandma always has. Good. So it changes from flavor to flavor and flavor, and you're like, oh, this is really weird, but it's very pleasant. Very pleasant experience. And then your guys' nose smell changes. And with the smells, nothing smells bad. Everything smells pretty pleasant. It's almost like a Willy Wonka factory. It smells sweet. It smells good. It's not over toxic there's not too much toxicity, so it's not like a Yankee Candle, but it's better. It's like natural. Let's see. So you guys take the elixir. What do you guys do after you take the elixir? Like, do you know where to go?
Sephet wants to know what his eyes taste like. Now that his taste buds have changed.
You taste your
His
eye,
first action.
and it almost tastes like a caramel candy, hard caramel candy. Not one of those chewy ones, but the hard ones. It's weird. It's weird. You didn't taste that before. Not this morning.
All right.
But your
It's an
your
odd taste.
guys' vision didn't change yet. It's only been about like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to
I
say...
tell-
go ahead, sorry.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Charlie, this potion makes me think of you. Tastes just like you.
I mean, I'm pretty grimy, so
Oh,
it's weird.
tastes delicious. 10-foot pole.
Let me act like a sexual predator. Your fault. Jeez.
And Charlie is full of concern.
The 10-foot pole is oddly comforting.
I asked Gertrude to point us in the right direction and start going in whichever direction.
She points you in a direction, says it's that way, and she points towards the mountain. And when you look over there, there's a trail that leads outside the village.
I'll start to go that way.
All right.
I'll follow.
I let them march like 10 feet in front of me, and I follow.
All right. So,
Finally, we can get out of this God's forsaken city.
finally. So, you guys begin walking. And the road looks normal, the mountains look normal, and the town looks normal. But then, things don't become so normal. And things start changing. And your vision, it's a very transition. And you're just like, that's weird, that's a weird piece of candy. That's weird. It's a really bright colored piece of rock that looks like rock candy. And you're walking, and the road ends up becoming chocolatey looking. And the whole appearance around you ends up becoming really fruity as you guys begin to walk.
Oh god.
And this is kind of the flavor of what everything looks like. And when you're on the trail, it's like you're almost high perpetually because everything's really nice. You could still feel angry about things and like sexual harassment, but you're pretty okay with how things look right now.
Guys, we take some LSD.
I think it's safe to assume that those elixirs or whatever were spiked with something.
You guys began walking on the rocky road. And
I'm gonna lick it.
you're gonna lick it?
It looks like a chocolate bar, so I'm gonna lick it.
It's very pleasant. You get a little cookie flavor in there because it kind of looks like there's little cookie bits throughout the chocolate bar. But the road is small, the road is windy, but it's very pleasant. There's little gumdrops everywhere with giant teddy bears. So the walk to the mountain takes a bit of time. It takes roughly, you would guess it's roughly like 9 or 10 miles away. So what do you guys want to do that time?
I frolic the whole way there.
Manos.
What's happening, Charlie?
I am so high right now.
I'm gonna act like I'm not. I don't see anything. What are you talking about? Was it the ale you drank?
I don't know.
I don't see anything but rock.
I see the same thing.
Why is Sefit licking the chocolate? I mean the dirt paved road.
Tads are weird, man.
Yeah, that's a strange one. Just keep an eye on him. I'm gonna just like try to watch to make sure nothing comes out while we're walking.
Maybe he's the one that's high.
Make me a perception check.
Sefit, how you feeling?
Really good.
You're just eating the ground. All right. With a 13, nothing's really following you guys. Nothing's out there. You guys are alone. But the more you walk, the more you kind of get the sense that there has to be some living creature out here because you haven't run into you run into birds flying above it, but that's it. So you're like, there's probably more animals around us, maybe somewhere. Things.
Do they actually look like birds, or what do they look like?
They look so you I don't know because you're Canadian, but those those plastic juice bottles that had oh, this is wrong. Sorry, this is what I did. So
Yeah,
you know those
we've
plastic
already lost
eagles?
you, I think.
Yeah, probably plastic. So you remember those eagle toys that you can spin on your finger, and the eagle just goes around your finger?
Yeah, no, that's not a Canadian thing.
Is that an American thing?
Nope.
Hey, Ohioans, do you know what I'm saying?
Do you got a finger spinner?
Yeah, but it's shaped in an eagle. All right, it looks like a fucking Sour Patch Kid with wings.
Okay, thanks.
How far away are they?
That's super creepy.
There's small ones and there's big ones. Speckled with sugar. Come in different colors. Some are high, some are low. The low ones are smaller.
How low? How low are they?
Not low at all. I mean, some of them land on the not Tootsie Roll, the twirly suckers a bit. But it's a bit sparse. As you continue on, the road becomes more and more rough. Like, it's less of a paved road that's commonly walked on, and more like lots of rocks. Lots of cookie crumbles.
How graceful is
one of the
Torgrim
birds-
skipping? Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you do your thing. I want to know about Torgrim.
How graceful is Torgrim skipping up in front of all of us?
How graceful are you doing this, Torgrim? Can you roll me an acrobatics check?
Sure.
Or performance, whichever one you prefer. Acrobatics. He's doing pretty well for being a rocky road. He slips every now and again, but he always catches. And it's pretty. He's doing pretty well. You know, not as well as you would do, but.
I'm gonna play him some music.
That's awesome.
There's some bagpipes in the background.
Yeah, while we're walking, if there's any birds that haven't like noticed us, but they're like just sort of reached that, like if I was to walk close to them, they'd be terrified. I would eventually at some point attempt to long jump from my standing position and then use my tongue to basically have 35 feet of range to try and eat one to know what they taste like, since they do look like
Absolutely. Yeah, roll an attack.
Does that elite? Yeah.
A 12, yeah, you're able to get one of those birds that start flying away from the lollipop sucker, and you're like, nah, bitch, I got you. And then you jump up and you take that Sour Patch bird flying away. It's not a very big one, but it's a nice size for your size. And it tastes a little sour. Kind of really sour. Do you eat the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Really crunchy.
It's
extremely
right into my
crunchy.
stomach.
Probably bones in there. You're pretty sure they're
That's
bones,
fine.
but it's sour.
Seth,
Not as sweet as you'd hope, but it's sour.
was it delicious?
It was very sour.
10-foot pole.
What is the order?
Last.
It is a very small road. Yes.
I'm in the back.
Okay.
I'll begin
Monos,
third.
Oh, I'm ahead of everybody, just frolicking.
Torgrim in the front.
I'll be close behind him. Well, not.
Charlie.
Oh, that's good. Gakko says, I got a buddy that says the DM should give them a con save against diabetes.
Now with blood saves. Sefit. There we go. Alright, so I have Torgrim, Charlie, Sefit, and Monos. So Torgrim and Charlie are a little bit farther ahead of you guys. So, Torgrim, can you roll me a perception check? Charlie, you can either help him or roll your own.
Do what? Sorry.
What did you do, Charlie?
I rolled a Constitution
Okay.
save against diabetes.
I got this.
Yeah, okay. So with a natural 21, as you guys begin walking for roughly 3 or 4 hours, you get this weird feeling over you. You get this real weird feeling over you. Nothing's as pleasant as it used to be. And as you get closer and closer to the summit, you're pretty sure you guys need to be quieting down. Need to settle down. Need to look around your surroundings. You're not alone.
I will draw my greatsword.
I will do the same.
Alright, so Torgrim and Charlie draw their swords.
I'm going to roll stealth check. Fuck!
So Monos starts walking up with you guys with Sefit, sees Torgrim and Charlie draw their swords, and he just stops and stands still and acts like a lollipop tree.
I lick my eye.
Right, you guys currently, I believe, are standing still with your swords drawn, Monos tree, and Toad licking his eye.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can spot something.
Okay. The terrain around you becomes rocky. It's less cute and hilly as the picture shows, but it's a lot more cookie crumble hills. It's plateaus now. It's not a hill. And what did you ask?
I'm gonna look around, see if I can spot something that might be like following us.
Yeah, absolutely. There's roll me a perception check, sure, for looking behind you. 9. You're pretty sure nothing was following you guys, because I mean, if anybody was following you guys, Monos and Sefit would have definitely seen it because they were a little bit further behind you guys. So of course, there's nothing behind you guys.
Do I notice anything with my 21 in front of us?
You do. You notice with the plateaus happening and the ground becoming more cookie crumble. The not right in front of me, excuse me, probably about 100 feet or less is a river. It is a weird winding river through the mountain pass, and it is orange looking. And it is probably tastes something like a Fanta, maybe. And you guys know what that is, right?
Yeah.
Didn't know how much Canada has.
We have
And-
drinks, just not.
We're not gonna fight ICP,
shaped
are we?
things.
So there's that river, the mountain pass river in front of you, plateaus starting to happen, less green. There's lots and lots of browns and speckled and a lot more rock candy that are blue and purple and green colored. And something isn't settling right with you. There's something gonna... This is the perfect place for an ambush. Because the road turns to the right behind the plateau.
Charlie, do you want to go under your name? Go forward just a little bit for me, if you wouldn't mind. Go break some jaws, please.
Okay.
That pass doesn't sit right with me. I'm gonna get behind see fit and I'm gonna kneel down.
All right. Even with you kneeling down, your chin is above Sepet's head.
Are you trying to?
No,
use
you're
the
5 foot,
frog
right?
as cover?
Yeah.
I'm 3.5 feet.
I'll get down as far
your
as I
chin
can.
is above Sepet's head. So, Charlie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk forward a little bit.
All right. Do you walk forward or do you stealth forward?
I'm just walking forward.
All
I'm
right.
walking forward with him.
Torgrim, help him. Torgrim, go.
You guys walk forward, and you're hiya! And there is a odd-looking, rolly humanoid that comes out at you guys comes out at Charlie with a giant lollipop. It's very odd. It doesn't look like trees, but you know it's a lollipop. And he jumps up and tries to attack you guys. But because you rolled so well, Torgrim, I'm going to say it's not a surprise round. Pretty much saw him coming, so you can prepare for this. So, let's enter combat.
Combat!
Let me just change this pleasant music for a second.
For all you listeners out there that are watching this, she said it was going to be a very heavy combat one-shot, and so this is the first combat for an hour and almost 2 hours.
I
guys need to
don't
stop
think she
fucking
was
around and
preparing us to do
Yeah.
what we were doing.
I rolled this character entirely for combat. This is too much on me.
Guys shouldn't have been acting like this. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna have you guys like this. Torgrim, I need to give you access to... No, not Torgrim, Charlie.
You got black
I
screen for
can't
us?
see at all.
Yeah, fog turned on.
Good. Let me just fix this shit, okay?
This is my first time not being a DM in like forever. I had to embellish a bit. And I'm a bard.
Hey, it's my first time playing a TAD, and I think it's the first TAD we've had.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
So, you know,
Yeah.
It is the
have to
first
get it
TAD.
as enjoyable as possible.
Yeah.
H per
It's cool looking map.
AC.
Oh, my health looks so bad. Chat, I need more health.
You guys have access over your characters, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, what you guys see, I'm just going to reveal most of the area because why not? Let me zoom out. So you guys see this? The Fanta River, greenish, orange, in front of you guys. And the thing... Oh, I zoomed in too far. God, fucking DMing sucks. The thing that jumps out at you is... Hold on, I'm gonna do this. Just wait till I figure out what fucking layer it's on. Ta-da!
Ah!
Oh my
It's so
god.
cute, though.
It is a humanoid with a giant lollipop, and it goes, "Hiya!" And it jumps over these rocks, and it does try to attack Torgrim, but before it does, we're gonna roll initiative. I don't know how to bring up the initiative counter.
Wait, is
Uh,
it attacking me or Charlie?
Oh, excuse me,
Charlie's closer
Charlie,
to-
Charlie first.
it's on the left side.
Yeah, it's gonna go there.
I mean,
Left side?
the initiative thing's on the left side in the toolbar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you click, it should
Is it
pop
the
up.
clock?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
There it is.
So, hire that token. Initiative.
I was
I have-
so ready.
Oh,
Fuck.
jeez, this is the first time I clicked it. Holy hell. Okay, well,
There should be an order thing at the bottom too. You can hit it, and then you can do
Can you
descend.
put mine in as a 23? Because I had advantage, and I forgot to click on my
you're
token.
putting too much faith in me. Okay, add custom item. I don't know.
Wait,
what
I might
to
be able
do.
to write it myself.
You can right click him and then go to add turn.
Oh, all right. So right click. And
No, we're good. I apparently can do it myself, so that's news to me.
lovely stuff. All right. So right now it is in the wrong order.
There should
So
be
what do I
a
do?
there should be a cogwheel at the bottom.
Ascending.
Yeah, descending.
Hell yeah. Descending. Descending. All right. Sefit, 23. You are first, my man.
You're
What do you do?
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, but your guy's not on there either. If you want to put him on there, or I might just be able to see him.
Oh,
I'm used to being
Well,
a
he's
DM,
on
so
there. He's on
okay. That makes sense.
Okay, so I am going to draw my longbow, and I'm going to shoot him. And I'm going to use my feet to make it.
oh shit. Let me get this character stuff up. Ah!
Sharpshooter.
So because
Shoot your longbow.
the lovely little dude hasn't attacked yet, I have advantage.
Oh, before we continue, I do want to explain that all of the monster art everyone is seeing today is courtesy of Chris Ryniak. You can find him on Facebook. That's Ryniak. He makes lovely artwork. Thank you. You hit him with a crossbow.
I got a 9. Even with advantage, I can't hit shit.
With a 9, he cries out, jumps over the rocks to hit Charlie, sees his crossbow bolt coming at him, and flings his lollipop over, and it goes ka-ching, and it bounces off, and he's like, heh heh heh. So,
Well, that was uncalled for.
I
And
love your
gotta
catchphrase.
Run behind Mano.
Seeing him block it, I go.
Do I have to click something? Do I have to do it?
Yeah, there should be like an arrow that looks to the right.
Okay, good, yeah. Charlie Jawbreaker! You know this creature's wanting to attack you. He's right in front of you. Deflected a missile.
No need to be a coward now, Manos. And I'm going to take 2 swings with my greatsword.
Alright. First one misses, second one hits. Lollipop
fuck, I
catches the
forgot we
damage,
did
but you
attack
catch him with a
twice.
different swing. Roll damage.
I'm going to re-roll that too.
Okay.
Are me and him the same? Are you a paladin?
No, I'm a champion.
Oh, okay.
So I can
So-
re-roll dice damage if it's a 1 or a 2, but I have to take the second roll.
I can do that too. That's why I
So
was
that's
asking.
16? Correcto?
That is a 14.
14? Thank you. Math is not my strong suit for a reason. So you slice them open for a 14. And the first hit doesn't land, but the second one does. You break through his lollipop defenses, slice open his roly fatness. It's kind of like white rolls, and it like spirals up at the top. It's a little odd. It's not like ice cream at all, but it's almost like yogurt a little bit. But his lollipop has a lollipop thing with a pretzel stem. That's what you notice. Anything else? Charlie Jawbreaker?
I will take a 5-foot step over here into him.
Alright.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. Let me do something real quick. Sorry. Oh, shit. Have you ever encountered... Oh, I can't ask for help. I'm all alone. All right, it is this adorable dessert's turn. It is a pretzel lobster lord, by the way.
A pretzel lobster lord?
Yes. And
Interesting.
it's going to swing at Charlie, who steps right in front of him onto the rocks. It's going to do a it's gonna do a reckless attack. Fuck it.
Oh, it's a okay.
So you see it like charge up like ah, and he's gonna with his lollipop.
It's going
And
Super
because-
Saiyan.
Yeah, definitely because I am a noob. I'm just gonna roll naturally.
Ooh.
23 hits ya.
Cutting
my man?
words.
Actually, both hit.
I'm gonna cutting words.
No,
The
it's
first
not a
one.
double attack. I rolled with advantage because I'm just gonna
I'm going
roll manually
to.
like a noob.
I'm
Oh,
cutting.
okay, yeah, 23 definitely hits.
I'm gonna cutting words it. I'm gonna save you. So I'm gonna say
Alright.
with my reaction. I'm gonna say, if a doppelganger took your face, it would look itself in the mirror and die of being ugly. And -1. Fuck.
Does a 22 hit?
Jesus.
22 definitely hits.
Alright, I'm gonna put a marker on him so that he's reckless. And so the damage, the lead damage.
I tried. I'm sorry.
You
I know,
tried, that's what
super
matters.
slow.
You would have had to have rolled an 8 to save me on that.
That's what inspiration going.
We've
Damn it.
rolled so many ones.
12 damage with his lollipop sword, just breaking through your defenses. It's not really a sword, it's more like a stick, a pretzel stick with a lollipop. But he slices at you and he whams you with it. It is bludgeoning damage. And then he's going to bring it back and he's gonna look up. He's like, ow! And then that's his turn.
Oh god.
Oh, did I do it?
Yep. So I'm going to bonus action. I'm looking at Torgrim and I'm gonna say, your beard is so muscular it has an arm underneath like Chuck Norris. And I'm gonna give you inspiration.
Woo!
Jesus Christ.
It's a
What's a
D8.
Chuck Norris?
He's a powerful minotaur from my tribe.
Cannon.
Going to step forward 1 space. And I'm going to... Gonna burn a healing word on my good pal Charlie.
Alright.
Heal for 5, Charlie. Puts me at 3. And that's my turn.
Did you just say the Chuck Norris line again?
Shit, what did I say?
You just moan. It's fine.
I went, "Ah!" Charlie! Your beard, or Torgrim, your beard has so much muscle it's like a third arm. Like Chuck
Charlie.
Norris.
You were right with Charlie.
That's my turn. So whenever you want to, you can add a D8 to your attack. Or ability checks or anything.
Alright.
Torgrim.
I'm gonna move up to him. As my bonus action, I'm going to use Champion Challenge.
As a bonus action, you issue a challenge that compels other creatures to do battle with you. And then you know that. Okay, wisdom saving throw. All right. What's your DC?
My DC is 13.
So he successfully passes. Actually, you don't really
Lame.
know the gender of this
Okay.
yogurt.
I am going to attack, and I attack twice.
All right. You challenge this yogurt thing. It looks at you and goes, ha ha! Shrugs it off. The 17 does hit. The 10 misses.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to add to the 10.
All
Yeah.
right.
So it's 18.
Hits. 18 does hit.
Oh, 8,
So both-
nice.
Both attacks land.
Ooh.
So 13 And then 10 damage. You're going to miss with the second attack. You just felt like it was the wrong angle, wrong hand gesture. And you're just like, what did Mono say to me? And with that, you were inspired, and you flicked your wrist just a little bit, and you swung true.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. You feel this little buddy. He's cut up, suddenly very cut up. His little yogurt rolls are really opening up, and little white yogurt lines are coming out of his body, like melted yogurt. Like was it Gallus? Nope. Gallico said. Thanks, Gallico. And Cephid.
Cephid is going to do the unthinkable, and he's going to shoot the yogurt monster twice. Because last time he forgot he could shoot twice, so he's going to do it this time for sure.
Very nice.
They both land.
Nice.
They pierce into his open, wide cuts.
Ooh, we got damage. Nice. Good rolls.
So, with an 18, you finish him off. How would you like to kill this yogurt man?
Well, it's an arrow in both eyes.
All right. Arrow in one eye,
He's
arrow in the other. He falls backwards, and poor little dude is out for the count.
Collect the yogurt quickly before it dries.
Manos,
You yell that,
I'm
and
so
the
high
ground
right
rumbles
now.
underneath you, and it shuffles, and there's little spots of dirt in front of you, and
Oh
things.
god, it's gonna turn into the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Ah! Oh shit, there's 3.
There's 4!
Oh, there's 4.
And
We're so
they
screwed.
pop out. They look for whatever called them. They see the dead body. And they look at you guys. You can't see an expression on their face really. But there's something there. And I don't know how to give them a turn, unfortunately. So
Highlight
I'm
them.
just going to
Highlight them and hit their initiative.
I
or
added
anything.
them, but they just all got zeros.
Oh.
So
Did you roll their initiative on their sheet?
oh no, I just added turn. I
Oh.
did add their stats. Anyway, I'm just gonna roll. All right. So they Manos, what's your dex? And Torgrim, what's your dex?
0. Wait, my dex modifier or my actual just dex?
Your dex.
10.
16.
Okay, so Manos goes first, and then these monsters go collectively. So right now it is their turn. They popped up, and then they're going to use their remaining movement to move closer. 5, 10. All right. That is going to be their turns. Charlie Jawbreaker. Oh, before you go, I really need to use the restroom. Sucks being a DM, I know, I'm sorry. Think about strategy. Talk to amongst yourself. This is not the only combat.
So these are large lobster monsters. I got a lot of heals left, so we're fine with that.
I think the best course of action is to not let them touch us.
That's good. That means I can use my spells to deal more damage instead of.
You two close combat people should back up so they can't all fight us at once in that like choke point you guys are in.
If they get close, I can hypnotic pattern them, and charm all 4 of them. With the 3rd level spell. But then you can't touch them. Oh, she's back! Ah! Oh,
I'm gonna step forward and just start swinging, man. So
Charlie Jawbreaker, what do? Step forward, start swinging?
I'm gonna take both my swings.
Alright. They both hit.
Oh,
Swing with your great sword.
Wait.
It clips into their crustacean-like armor that's sprinkled with salt.
Oh, that's only an 18. Okay.
$16.
It's a good roll. Yeah, it's not too bad either.
And a 12. You have cut very deeply into this pretzel-like hide of this huge crustacean in front of you. It seems to rear back in uncertainty at your prowess.
That's my turn.
All right. So I have no idea where this went. Manos, you're up first.
I'm gonna step up next to Torgrim. And I'm gonna try to hypnotic pattern the 3 in the back.
What is this? You create a wisdom saving throw?
So it'd be like, that would be the cloud there. It would be like there.
Thank you. Keep that up. What is your DC?
15. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah.
So
Got
this
one.
guy is hypnotized. What are the side effects?
So he's charmed, he has a speed of 0, and he's incapacitated. And I have a concentration for a minute to keep it up.
Okay. Charmed, incapacitated. So basically he's just like, not gonna move. All right. Is that your turn? You doing anything else?
Gonna, seeing the damage that Sifa put out, I'm gonna turn and look at him and give him some bardic inspiration, give you a d8. I'm gonna say, your eyes ball out your head so you should be able to see them more clearly.
So inspiring.
I hope that inspires you. That's my turn.
I take pride in my eyes.
I'm step back and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, before Torgrim goes, these crustaceous pretzel fellows, they're called giant pretzel lobsters, they're going to go. So this one right here is going to burrow underground, actually. And
Bloody coward!
he's gonna, yeah. How much movement do they have? All
You
right,
get to
and then
choose it about 5 feet.
the next turn is a left fellow. He is going to attack this dude, Charlie, right there. He's going to bring out his pincher claws and attack with clip, clip, 2 claps. Because I'm a noob, I'm just gonna, roll 20. 16? Does it hit?
That just hits.
And 7 misses.
7
gonna-
misses.
Yes. So he's gonna grab you with 1 claw, but just slice through your armor.
Should I? Kind words!
Alright. Cutting words with a 12. How much do you take off?
So I'm gonna try to make the attack miss by -7 on the attack roll.
I think you have to do cutting words before the attack lands.
Okay, then save it. I'll keep it.
No, you can do it with the damage too, I think. So check that, because I was a bard once.
Kind word.
I'm pretty sure you can do it with damage too.
Yep, damage roll.
Yeah, so you can take a 7 off the 12 if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take 7 off the 12.
Alright. So he only takes 3 damage. Nope, that's not math. 5 damage. Thanks, you. So he hits you with his claws. What do you say, Manos, to distract him? Or do? What do you do or say?
I'm going to say, I'm gonna point my I have a rapier. I'm gonna point at it. I'm gonna say, very impressive, but your attacks looks like you could be hired for a children's party.
He doesn't know what you're saying. But it's enough for him to look at you, miss the pincher claw just enough to only do slight damage.
I got you, bud.
Next dude is going to burrow underground. Oh my god, there's something in the way. Why is this in the way? Fucking.
I will show you the way, brother.
Pew, pew.
The queen knows the way.
Like hell. Alright. Next is Ledu. He's incapacitated. He's not really gonna move. And now we're on Torgrim's turn. Excuse me.
Woo! Okay, so as my bonus action, I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Magic Whip.
Nice.
So
Magic
fun.
weapon with a +1 bonus to attack rolls and weapon rolls.
Yeah. Then I'm
Okay.
going to walk up to this boy and swing at him twice.
Alright, you walk up to the giant pretzel lobster, swing at him with his pretzel shell intact. 25 hits, 12 misses. It bounces off his pretzel hide, hitting assault.
It's a 13 if that changes anything.
13 as well misses.
Okay,
Still
there's
bounces
something-
off the little salt rock on his armor.
I'm going to reroll the 2 with my... hold on.
Your fighting style.
Yes, my fighting style. So now it's a 3 instead. So he takes 13 damage.
13 damage. Alright. That piece was able to slice through his pretzel armor just enough. It slices right next to and where the claw meets the body, so his arm meets the body. And there's a bigger gash where it is. Nothing comes out of it. You expect blood to spill out, poof, nothing. It is just, it's open. Looks like an inside of a pretzel.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Sefit, your go.
Resurrected with the 4 gifted subs to Kaylee Kokit, Josh Jurol, Greythay, and Malo Jewel. Yay! You just got some
Thanks,
gifted subs from the
Roberta.
Jawbreaker.
Now I know who your
How
favorite.
high off the ground is this chunk of rock?
10 feet.
All right, I'm gonna.
Where you
walk
are
up
right
next to it.
now, actually it's 5. Because it gets higher.
Oops.
Okay. I'm going to jump using my standing leap to get on top of it.
You don't even have to jump if you want to just like climb
No,
on
I'm-
top of it without a.
I'm a tad. I'm jumping. I'm 3.5 feet tall.
Yes.
So it's a little bit of an effort, so I'm jumping up.
Okay. You jump on top
Um,
of it.
Yeah,
Easily
and then I'm
lands. You
going-
make it.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm gonna shoot the one guy I can see. That's
Yes.
not trying.
Yep.
Before I do that, though, I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark on him because that's what I should do. That's my bonus.
Lovely
action.
stuff. Lovely stuff. I'll make sure you roll that damage. Oh no. Motherfucking shit. Let's see. What hunter? Let's do that.
So the one misses, but the other one
Definitely
I rolled
hits.
again.
Yes. With a collective 26. You shoot this guy. You have an affinity for hitting eyeballs. You just know eyeballs very well from your own. And you
Absolutely.
smack him right into his pupil. You just know it hit his fucking pupil. Went all the way to the back, and he just cripples over. He falls over, but he's still there. He's still up. And you have no idea how, but there is a very lengthy enough arrow sticking out of one eye. It's a peculiar sight. Yes.
You got a D8 inspiration for me too, whenever you want to use it.
That's only to hit, not to damage, right? I imagine.
Yeah. Attack rolls.
I was going to use it on the second attack, but I don't think I can increase the 6 to make it worth it.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Then we go to Charlie Jawbreaker.
I'm gonna finish this bitch off.
Charlie.
You try to, but his height is lower than you expected, and you miss both. Ah! You got the first one. You did get the first one. Don't even roll damage. What? He has 1 hit point left.
Take his kidney, Charlie.
How do you finish him off?
I to his one eye that does not have an arrow sticking out of it. I'm just gonna thrust my greatsword through it.
All right, this giant lobster is kneeled over just a little bit on his little kneeless legs, and you crouch down. You're a dwarf. You crouch down, but you make sure that you get the right height to jab your sword right up on the other eye. Just enough to finish him off. And he crumbles down onto your sword.
Good job, Charlie. Take his kidneys, Charlie.
All right. So, what else would you like to do, if anything?
Not knowing where the other ones are, I'll take. I'll go up 10 feet right there, and just hang out.
Sure. You do see that other one. He just kind of like staying there, a little dazed, a little confused, not too sure what's going on.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, and then we're at to Manos.
I'm gonna yell out, I got the other one charmed, don't touch it until you're ready, and I'm gonna try to climb on the rocks behind me to get up off the
Sure.
ground.
I would say this is only like 7 feet. This is like a 10 feet. You can get up there just fine enough.
Well, that's some amazing climbing there, partner.
I'm gonna wink at him.
Like that's just your move.
With my tongue was.
I'm going to hold my action to cast Fish's Mockery as soon as the one pops up out of the ground.
Sure.
And that's my turn.
All right. Well, you're in luck because it is their turn now, and this guy is going to pop up first. Feel free to cast Vicious Mockery.
Wisdom save. If it hits, he takes 3 psychic and he has disadvantage on his attack.
Wisdom save.
Fail.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
So
say
disadvantage on his attack.
his first attack.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, your breath smells like a hag's armpit. He
Still
takes
doesn't quite probably understand what he's saying, but it hits him.
takes 3 psychic.
All right. It is a limpy lobster, giant lobster, pretzel lobster.
Rock lobster.
You just like made fun of the disabled, but you feel pretty good about it.
I feel great.
He's gonna limp forward. This pretzel lobster, nothing else to live for, and he's going to attack Charlie with a 2 claws attack. Thank you. 13, sir.
13 does not hit.
23.
Yeah, that hits.
He misses with his first claw as a partly chipped off little thumb claw, but he hits with the second one.
Grab a strong hand. I'm out of cutting words. I can't help you anymore.
Already?
Yeah, he's all 4 already. We're screwed till we sleep.
Oh
10
no.
damage with his aptly armored claw. That is going to be Lead Boy's turn. This guy's gonna pop up right on top of the mountain bit,
Can I
and he's gonna stay there. This is about 20-25 feet up.
Definitely can't reach that.
Does the other guy have to roll a save to get incapacitated from the charm effect or anything?
Let me tell you.
Because he's charmed.
It only ends if someone shakes him or if he takes damage. Or,
Okay.
or
Hey,
until
he's
the
still,
end
like-
of a minute.
If you ever look at his eyes, there's little pyramids, like a stethoscope on his pupils. It's really colorful. Everything's colorful. And those are their turns. Torgrim, you're up.
If I move, is that one? You said it's
No.
25 feet up.
Yeah, he
I-
does not get an attack of opportunity. He's more like there. So there's
Oh.
like a ledge right there, so he's not going to attack you.
Okay, I'm gonna move to this one.
He cannot attack you, I should say.
And I'll swing at him twice.
All right. How would you like to... Okay, roll damage, but you're probably just going to kill him. Yes. How would you like to finish him off?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chop him right in half.
All right, you chop his little pretzel body in half. I feel like there's a seam down the probably looks like there's a seam down the middle of his face, and you swing with your great sword. It rips his pretzel body in half. One claw that's crippled goes to the one side, the other claw goes to the other side, and you look inside. It looks like a pretzel. It's a little weird. Lots of flower holes, but he's dead.
I might have a bonus action alone.
Okay.
Never mind. Everything I need to do, everything I want to do is an action, so I will pass my turn.
Okay. And then we head to 7. Top of the round.
Yeah, so for my bonus action, I'm going to mark the pretzel monster lobster that's at the top of the ledge, and then I'm going to shoot him twice.
Sure thing. Miss and a hit.
And I'm going to roll that d8 on that 9 to try and bring it up.
Okay. With a 12, still miss.
Ah,
That is
damn.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage though.
It is a lot of damage. So 18 plus 5. Please do the math for me. That is
23.
23, not 13. So with that hit, you miss with the first one because your aim is just low. But then you're like, this is probably the eye. And you shoot, and you miss the eye. But it hits right next to the eye, unlike the little eye bone right there that you think like exists in humans. And it hits home. It does a lot of damage. You feel that it really struck some painful nerve in it. It dies out. Successful hit.
Alright. Also, for those curious, I'm using the sharpshooter feat, which is where I'm getting plus 10 to damage. I'm not just doing the high rolls.
I was gonna say that's a little damage.
Sharpshooter's
Yeah, I mean, I'm
sweet.
taking a -5 to hit,
Mhm.
which is why about half my attacks are missing. But
Sharpshooter's sweet.
That's pretty good though. All right,
I will
we're
pump
at
you with
Charlie Jawbreaker.
advantage. Charlie.
I'll move 20 feet over here, and I will hold my attacks if he comes down.
Okay.
And
What
that's-
attack do you hold? Well, I know
Just,
you're, like,
just my,
there, but-
just my greatsword swings.
Sure, sure.
Actually, I will second wind as well.
Okay, what does that do? Sorry. No idea.
It's a heal.
Thank you.
Oh, the 1. Damn, that sucks, man.
Oh, that hurts.
Are you done?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Manos, you're up.
So we're looking pretty good. So I'm going to save my spells, and I'm just going to use a cantrip to Vicious Mockery again
Okay.
on the one that's on the hill.
Oh, that is a wisdom save. I'm so sorry. Ooh. So I'd say with a critical one, let's treat that save as if it was a critical attack. So double the dice, so it's a 6.
I'm going to tell him, you're so ugly. Not even Charlie will lay with you.
He understood that one, oddly enough. It was weird. There's recognition, pain in his eye, with the arrow sticking out next to his eye.
I climb a little bit higher up. That's my turn.
Okay.
He's got disadvantage on his next attack.
Disadvantage. Good. Okay. It is now. Sorry, Torgrim. It's not yet. It is a Ledude's turn. He is going to burrow underground. All right. Let's do that. The other dude is incapacitated, so that is now the end. Torgrim.
I'm gonna walk on over here.
Mhm.
And I'm going to lay on hands. So, how much health are you missing, Charlie?
16, math.
I'll heal you for 16.
Wait, no, that's 15. 15. I can math.
I'll heal you for 15. And I have 10 left in my healing pool for lay on hands.
QQ, I'm never gonna keep track of that. You need to keep track of
I
yours.
was right the first time. It was 16. God damn it.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll heal
I'm an
you for
engineer. I can't
16.
do
This is
basic
not my
math
first time
anymore.
as a DM. I just don't care.
Charlie, you drunk?
Ow, Charlie.
I'll heal you for 16, and then I have 9 left in my pool. And I'll
9.
pass my turn.
Okay. Now we're at Cephid, top of the round.
Whenever you guys want to kill it, you can kill it. Just as soon as you hit it, it's going to pop out.
You still have the other one to kill first, though.
Cephid is going to standing leap over the chasm towards the section where the lobster was standing last round.
Okay. That's a 25 feet leap, but this is 10 feet higher than where you were at.
Okay.
With,
I can go 15 feet up and 25 across if that helps with your math.
It's 25 feet leap, though. So wouldn't that be 10, 15? Because it still works.
Yeah, I can go long 25 feet.
And high up 15. Yeah, you make it just fine then. With your Tad Self ability. You're
I
confident.
love the tag jumping. That's actually amazing.
It is OP. Change of fucking brews. Okay.
Never.
Thanks.
Never.
Yeah, and then I'm going to unload on this charmed lobster.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Attack away. Does it have advantage because he's charmed or anything? It just rolls naturally? I think it's just natural.
Yeah, I think it's
No,
natural.
he's incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
Yes. I don't have that on my DM screen, so I have unconscious, but that's different. I have incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take action. That's it.
Yeah.
So natural roll.
Alright.
Oh!
They both miss. That
8
means
and
he's
a
still
7.
charmed.
It misses. He's a little cute now because he's not trying to attack you, and you're like, oh, I feel bad. So you hit the rock candy behind him.
That's alright. You didn't damage him, so he's
It's
still
a pretty
charmed.
big rock candy. So
Yeah, and that's my turn.
okay. Can you keep track of how many arrows you're using?
Already on it.
Great, thanks. I'm not.
Go for the crown. nice.
Charlie! You bit my finger, Charlie.
It's so good.
Charlie. He's going to take 2 swings.
Absolute. Both hit.
Rock lobster.
It is a pretzel lobster, thanks.
Pretzel lobster. If you click the token and
I'm
hit,
completely re-rolling that.
I think it's Control Z at the same time, you make it pop up big on the screen.
I'm fine. Hold on. Can you roll every single 2 or just 1?
No, I can re-roll all the dice that are 1 or a 2 on my swings, but I have to take the second one.
Okay. So 13 and an 11.
I'm gonna re-roll that other 2.
Okay.
So that would be 14.
14. All right. Oh shit! I did a 1-1. Motherfuck! What is it? Hold on. Let me just do this. All right. You hit him. Quite a bit of damage. Any particular place you want to like slice and dice, or he's not dead yet? But there's
I'm just swinging away.
All right. His pretzel crustacean shell starts opening up. You guys are very familiar with this process. It's happened 2 times already. Manos, if you're done, Charlie.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Manos. You are 10 feet up. 15 feet up.
I'm gonna make my way down a bit.
Make your way downtown.
Walking
Walk fast.
fast. Homebound.
Fast.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Bitches mockery.
Wisdoms. God, fucking stop making me roll, man.
I'm a bard. Fuck. You passed. No damage.
It's like, what are you saying? I love you, though. You can't possibly say evil things. This creature that knows that you
I'm sorry.
caressed it mentally.
I'm
Impossible.
sorry.
Impossible. So, now it is the crustacean's turn. Ledude is still underground, but this guy is no longer charmed, so that's nice. And he is going to attack the thing right in front of him. Charlie.
Charlie.
You bit my finger, Charlie. 16.
No, Charlie.
16 is a hit.
And we're gonna do it again. Because he has 2 claws.
15 is a miss.
Alright. So with 1 claw attack, this dude is going to hit you with a 9. With his 1 claw. And that's going to be the end of them. Torgrim.
Yeah! I'm gonna run right up and smack him twice.
Yeah, you are. Smack, smack.
Ooh.
Both hit.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure. So wait, your dice. So you're gonna double your dice roll. You do kill him. How would you like to finish him off?
I'm gonna chop off one of his arms, then the other one, and then I'm gonna stab him through the mouth.
All right. So you see Charlie. He's always fighting there. He's always in the middle of combat, and you're like, "I got this, Charlie. Just don't worry." And so you killed the other monster, and you're like, "Charlie, why are you even fighting?" So you come back up to Charlie, and you like chop off one arm right in front of him. You chop off the other arm right in front of him, and what's the last thing you do?
I stab him in the mouth, like through the jaw. I
Okay.
guess.
You look at Charlie as you do it, and you just stab him. You don't even look at the crustacean. And your sword's sticking out of him, and it slides down on your sword a little bit. And it's dead. Alright. I am going to... this dude doesn't have much health left. So I'm going to skip leg guys' turn unless there's something you really, really wanted to do. What did you want to do on your guys' turn? Charlie, Sefit, Manos.
I'll hold my
Just
attack.
stand there and wait.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll just hold my attack.
okay,
Yeah, if he,
Honest?
I'm gonna hold the action. If he comes up, I'm shooting him.
okay. So we have, he pops up on the ground. He's about 25 feet, 30 feet or so. Don't yell at me for math, viewers. You're up, Sefit, with the first attack. And then it goes Charlie, then Manos.
Sorry, I was muted. I said vicious mockery. If you didn't hear me. My
It's
bad.
not, no.
I did not. hit.
So that longbow 11 misses. First we got Charlie. But
He
Charlie
would be out
isn't
of my
close
range.
enough to attack him.
Yeah, he's out of my range.
Right, and then the vicious mockery.
And I went,
As soon as he popped up.
yeah. Yeah. 3 psychic
got him
and
with the
disadvantage.
I really thought you guys were gonna kill him. Disappointed me. Wow. Alright. He's almost stunned. I'm stunned that he's still alive. Standing there. We have Torgrim.
Torgrim, save me!
I'm gonna hit him twice.
Yeah, you are. Looking around.
Oof.
He keeps fidgeting, and you're just like, what are you missing? You can't hit him. You can't.
I'm gonna reroll a 2 in the first one.
Alright?
No, you can't
with
do
great
it.
weapon, you can't. That's only damage dice.
Oh, is it only damage dice? My bad.
Yeah.
If it's great
Yeah.
weapon fighting, you can. Yeah, it's just damage.
My bad. Yep,
Sorry,
never
my
mind.
dude.
Sefit, you're up.
Sefit is going to, as a bonus action, put his bow on his back and draw out his short sword, and he's going to jump into the air, and he's going to land right on top of the lobster, sword down.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's directly below your height on the cliffside. You're a tad. Make the attack roll. So do you get 2 attacks with this?
Yeah.
So you land on him just fine. You swung a little early. You're premature with it, and you're like, shit, that slided off his crustacean pretzel armor. Sure, whatever. But you got it this time because you're on him. You're not gonna miss this shit. So you stab him. And roll me damage, please.
12 damage.
You hit him for exactly as you needed to, but then you add a little bit of sprinkling on top of it. How would you like to kill him? How would you like to finish it off?
I'm not sure quite how, but on my way down, I managed to get the sword in his eye.
All right. So you jumped on him. The first time you missed because you did swing prematurely. It was there. But you're like, nah, nobody saw that. It's fine. And then you swing around your arm and you bring it to the left, and it goes right into his eye. You're like, yeah, I know where. I got it. And he's
right,
dead.
its corpse on the ground.
He crumbles to the ground and you're still on his back. There's pretzel bodies laying all around with cookie crumble terrain around you guys with rock candy blowing. And we are officially out of combat. Congratulations, dudes.
Woo!
Yep.
Woo! Let's turn back on this travel music.
My I did not see Seafit jump and kill him because my eyes were closed and I was looking away like. "Ah!" But then I heard him die. I looked back. But, good job, Seafit. You're a true
Whoa.
champion.
That was a lot of aggression. We should tone it down on the next fight. That was close.
Yeah, that was close. All of us at basically full health.
I mean, they hit like bitches, so.
Bitches could fuck you up. Shut the fuck up with your little penis.
And then I'm gonna collect my arrows.
Did you guys hear
I
something
should've
about
bought so many more
something on
arrows.
the wind? It was kind of aggressive.
It's so mean.
Man, that was weird. Jawbreaker.
I'm gonna use the
Manos. I'm really high right now.
I'm gonna use the rest of my lay on hands pool to heal Charlie back up to full.
Alright. So he does exactly have 9 hit points left. So you guys are left next to this fun pool. You kind of know where the trail goes. Let me actually reveal it the rest for you guys. Not that it matters, because I only use maps for combat.
How many arrows
Or
did this
possible
lovely
combat.
frog get back?
What is it? Did you do a roll d12, Bruce?
I do a roll d10 and then I
Roll
do
d10.
either 1 per or 2 per 2. Like if you roll 2 you get 1 or 2 you get 4 you get. And I round down.
4.
That's just how I do it though.
I'm done with that.
Actually, you kept track of how many arrows you used, correct?
I shot 9 in total.
Can you roll me a d20?
Sure.
Are we taking a rest or are we continuing forth?
Yeah, you get you rolled 9, so you get 4. What would you guys like to do with these crustaceans next to you?
Hey, Torgrim,
Yeah,
I'll give you a gold to try to eat one.
deal.
I toss him one of the gold I got from Seafit.
And I'll just start eating one.
How does it taste?
You crunch on one. It is extremely hot. It is a pretzel, like not a baked pretzel, but a pretzel from a bag that was left out for 27 days.
I don't know
But
if
it's a
that's
very
good
big
thing.
one, and you cannot crunch through it.
It's a little hard, kind of salty, but still pretty good.
Let's see. Does anyone have proficiency in Arcana?
Nope.
Nope.
Torgrim, you have the highest intelligence.
Do I really?
Really? Oh my god, no.
I want you to roll me an intelligence. check.
Oh no.
Dump stat.
Okay.
Well, just like how the rest of this is.
Natural
That's a
20.
save.
Whoa!
How do I whisper to a player?
Uh,
No, actually, I'm not going to whisper to you because I want everyone else to know for this purpose. When you were biting into this pretzel crustacean, you can sort of you feel odd, like the veil the veil in front of you opens up, and you can see very slightly the surrounding very quickly. It's a very quick second. And you get the feeling inside of you, and you hold on to it, which is why you can see inside of this veil for a second. When you bite into this thing, what you are seeing is that yogurt monster humanoid was feces caked barbarian who is wielding a mace, and the crustaceans that you are fighting looked like a very, very large ant
Ew.
with little hairs coming off of its exoskeleton that were also crusted in something you were uncertain of. And even though it's bitten in your mouth, and you don't ever get the taste of it, you can see all of it for a split second because you felt that feeling inside of you, and then it's gone,
Interesting.
and everything's pretzel and candy-like again. So
Was it delicious, Torgrim?
Yeah, it was a little salty. It was pretty good. Couldn't really bite through it though.
if anyone ever wants to roll an intelligence check to see what's on the other side of the veil, let me know.
I'm going to
I
walk
think
up
it's
and
for
lick
the
it.
best that Sephet doesn't ever know.
I walked up and I licked the crustacean.
You don't actually have to do anything to roll the intelligence check,
Oh.
but you lick the crustacean, and you feel the hairs of an insect.
Mm.
It's not. You felt a lot of hairs. This is not a hair of a thing that you felt before, and it's a very, very bumpy, rough shell. Very rough, and it does not look like it's pretzel rough. It does not feel like it's pretzel rough. But when you lick it, your eyes kind of look outward for a bit, and you see dirt cliffs. You see hilly terrain, mountainous. Nothing's cookie crumble anymore. But then it is.
Tastes like Charlie's knee. Should we take a rest here? Is it safe, or should we continue forth?
We can continue forth.
Well, I think I can keep going, but it's really up to you. You seem to have lost a lot of energy this fight, with all the screaming and whatnot.
It was
Just so
terrifying.
you're aware, it's been 4 hours.
What? We were fighting for 4 hours?
No, traveling with the fighting.
Oh,
It's
okay.
insane.
I have a little bit left in me. Just don't expect anything inspirational while we continue.
That's what he said. Are you guys
we'll
continuing?
More shorter companions then.
I mean, I'm down for a short rest, but whatever you guys want to do.
Majority votes.
I only get long, so it doesn't matter to me.
I don't get anything unless I have a long rest, so.
Yeah, same.
Same.
The only thing I'd be getting is the second win, so I'm down to continue on.
Onward, Oompa Loompas.
All right.
Still don't know what that is.
So you guys continue. The road that had been very, very skinny opened up next to the Fanta River. You continue down through the trails, the mountainous terrain that becomes very much less friendly. And the terrain continues to become smaller, and nothing that you walk on looks traveled. Everything looks new and like you're creating a new path. But eventually, you do come to a small basin, from which there is a peanut brittle mountain right in front of you. Look at this peanut brittle. It's magical.
Almost kind of looks like ramen.
I had to stretch the pixel.
I never noticed.
You come up to the mountainside. It is a peanut brittle mountainside.
Thanks for following, Galco.
It's very large. It's a very large peanut brittle mountainside. And that's what you see. There seemingly the trail has ended and you've lost your way to go. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna lick Charlie's knee to see if I can see into the abyss again.
Do you allow this, Charlie?
I'm used to it by now, so I'm just like.
This Minotaur has to get onto all fours and lick your knee bent over.
Just that's
Everyone
it high
sees
enough.
as he does. And
Don't look
licks
at my
his
kilt
knee.
while I do this, please.
What armor are you wearing?
Just leather armor and a kilt.
No, Torgrim. Charlie.
Chainmail.
You like cold metal.
Push
Tastes a
low.
little sweaty.
I'll push low to the side.
You can try to get your tongue in between the plate metal. Sure. If you'd like to roll me a dexterity check. Just to see how dexterous your tongue is. It gets caught in the metal pretty early. You're a little upset with yourself. Everyone's a little upset with you. Like, man, I thought he was better with his tongue. But your tongue is stuck to his metal.
Charlie, be Charlie.
Like the kid in the Christmas story. And it's just sticking out. And you're a very big dude. This sticks out probably like, quite a few inches.
Charlie.
I'll help him get uncaught from my chain.
It's a little uncomfortable, very embarrassing. People look away, I'm sure. If they could make themselves look away.
Well, it's been quite some time since I've gotten my own tongue stuck before. Do you need help?
You might have better luck. Try licking his knee. You could see what this really is.
Alright, I'm going to shoot my tongue out at like Mach 10 speed onto his knee like a frog.
Roll me a dex check to get in between his arm here, if that's what you're looking for.
Alright, yeah.
I know you
Licking
get
knees is
plate
canon.
metal, but whatever, roll full plate.
21.
You're very dexterous with your tongue. You've had more experience than Manos.
By
And
far more.
You get him with doing his armor real quick. You do a little like scoop up like a dog, and you bring it back out just in time for his knees to crinkle instinctively and close the gap. And
How's it taste?
it's weird sweet. It's weird sweet. It's not. It's a sweaty sweet. What? It's a sweaty sweet.
What's the matter, Ass?
It's very pleasant.
Well,
With this
if
peanut
that's
butter
not the
roll in
nicest
front of
meat
you.
I've ever tasted in my life, then I don't know what would be.
I've flattered everybody just once a lick.
This is why it's been 2.5 hours. We've only had one combat.
Can you see into the abyss now?
So what you're saying is that we're having
Dun,
more
dun.
than one session to finish this.
Well, yes, probably. I cut down
Yeah.
this session too. So what would you guys like to do in front of this peanut brittle summit?
If we look up, what do we see? Is it just like a mountain?
It is a peanut brittle mountain in front of you. It does change consistency. It's not always peanut brittle. But right in front of you for the foreseeable 300 feet is peanut brittle.
Can we see like another if we were to go around it? Can we see like another way to go up?
Roll me an investigation check if you want to find another way to go.
Root.
You're looking up the whole time. You don't see any ledge above anywhere. It's straight peanut brittle mountainside, then later changing into consistency. But you don't see any way with your investigation. So you guys see
Well.
Torgrim kind of go off.
I guess we have to go up.
Good thing you bought those climbing
Oh.
kits.
Thanks. Clear.
So the climbing kits, they're just like rope and a grappling hook.
It is a climbing kit. Don't ask me what's in it.
Yeah, it has a rope.
It allows you
up
to climb.
on it. It has like the pittons and a hammer and stuff, so you can do like legit climbing.
Oh, yeah. I guess we're going upward then, following Torgrim. I'm gonna tie a rope to my
let's
waist.
get a head start, and I'm gonna reach into my coat, and I'm gonna pull out what looks like a patch, and I'm gonna throw it at the wall, and then like a 35-foot ladder just shows up, lean up against it.
Alright. You guys are able to go up one at a time on a 35-foot ladder. I broke the seal. I am so sorry. I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
Amazing ladder.
Thank you. I made it myself.
I should do the same. I'll be back.
You got it. So it sounds like this is gonna be a next Thursday thing.
It might.
Yeah, I can't be on much past 10, so.
Mhm. What do you guys think, chat, so far? Entertaining? Lim's doing a good job.
She's doing the best considering the group.
You can't drop a bunch of dudes in a like Sunday mountain and not expect some shenanigans.
So we have climbing folks. What is the order going up the ladder unless you're not using?
Sephet will go first.
Last.
I'll go second.
Right, Sephet, Charlie, Torgrim. All right, so you guys start climbing. Because we're going in order, you guys all decide ladder to 35 feet up at a time. I want Sephet to roll me a athletics check to climb up the mountain.
Nice.
20. You're very confident. You get up pretty high. You actually end up going. What is your movement?
I have 25 feet.
You go up 25 feet, no problem. Very steady.
Yeah.
You're
But if
sure-footed.
need be, I will like jump my 15 feet into the air and then start there if that's possible.
I would say off the ladder, and you're being dexterous, dexterism, and you get a 20. Sure. So you can go up 55 feet. So
Sephet,
you're very comfortable.
what does it feel like when you touch the rock?
Well, feels like. And I lick it. What does it taste like?
Tastes like peanut brittle. It's very pleasant. A little salty.
It tastes like something I've never tasted before. It's really good and salty.
Very caramely.
I'm gonna lean over to Torgrim. Must taste like a woman then.
Yeah, probably.
Charlie, you're up next if you're going up the ladder.
He is.
Roll me an athletics check.
I'm sorry, I very much missed the ladder. Where did the ladder come
Oh,
from?
you're third.
Sephet's pocket.
I made it put it in
Sephet
my
pulled
pocket.
out a patch.
Oh,
and
okay.
created a ladder, so everyone's going up the ladder 35 feet and then climbing. Unless you don't want to. But Charlie's next. So you rolled an 11. What is your movement?
30.
Sizzy G, thanks you for Twitch Prime 3 months in a row.
Um,
Sizzy G.
plus 35. So you're able to climb up the mountain with your climbing gear. It's very steady, very solid gear. You're good. Next up is Torgrim. Torgrim, are you using the ladder to climb?
Yes. I have
Alright,
25
athletics check.
movement.
25 movement.
Charlie. Says Sizzy G.
You do the same. You're very steady. Everybody's following a good example. Sephet.
This is
Charlie's getting his kidney stolen.
Charlie, are you 25, 25 movement or 30?
30.
You're both dwarves. Why do you have different movement?
The book told me 25. Unless I looked at the wrong thing.
I don't know.
Dwarves move a little bit slower than standard. So they should be 25, I think.
Manos, what's your movement?
30 is a minotaur.
Alright. Can you roll me athletics check while they figure out their move?
25 is in fact correct. I'm completely wrong.
That's fucking right, Charlie.
Charlie.
Why you do this, Charlie?
7 on athletics. Freak.
I don't know if you guys know what's going on, but
I'm not a very
I'm
athletic
high
minotaur.
as fuck.
So Mono starts going. He feels pretty reassured. He feels too reassured, and you slip a little bit. You don't exactly get up to your full 30 feet of movement, unfortunately, but you don't get too far behind either. You're at a 20.
At the slightest
So-
fall of my feet, I go, ah! Oh, wait, I'm okay. Sorry,
Really
guys.
slide down about 10 feet.
Sorry, I'm coming.
8, 9. I need Sephet to roll me another athletics check. You're good, sir.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Oh no!
9, so that's 125 for Charlie. All right. So Charlie, or excuse me, Seven. Charlie, you start climbing. You get distracted by the. You strike into a peanut, and it doesn't land. And you slide down with your axe into the peanut brittle wall, but everything cracks. Everything just keeps cracking. And then you slowly slide past Manos, all the way down, past the ladder, and your feet touch the ground. You have fallen steadily. You didn't actually let go of your equipment, which is pretty nice, but you have fallen down 60 feet at the
Are we
beginning.
playing Snakes and Ladders?
I'm being nice. But let's see. Torgrim, please roll an athletics check. You're good. You end up making it up very easily. Manos? Manos?
I'm gonna tie the rope around my waist and then drop the rest of it down to Charlie.
Sure thing.
Tie this around your waist.
Can you roll me a survival check
Oh.
to see how well you tie that knot? Just for future reference. Sure. Thanks. Oh, not Charlie. You're fine. Oh, yeah, actually Charlie too. Thanks.
And so
Oh, I
I
figured 'cause I'm also tying it. Oh.
Yeah, you are tying the knot too.
so I had a 60-foot rope, so I'm not gonna go farther than that away from Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna start to go up a bit. Athletics?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make it up pretty well. So I will say, you're not going to get disadvantaged because you have Charlie with you because he's a competent dwarf. But it's just going to be a little bit harder to do. Charlie, nope, Sefit, you're next. You're
No.
good, Sefit. You end up going up. You're 30, was it 35 feet?
I'm 25 feet at a time.
25 feet? You keep going. You're steady as a rock. You're fine. Charlie?
Can I try to hold him so he like swings like a pendulum?
Oh, that's Charlie's
Like-
thing.
No, don't fall, Charlie.
So Charlie isn't falling because he's still on the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But you start climbing. And you underestimate the weight of a dwarf.
Damn it, Charlie.
And you're a minotaur. You're pretty fucking heavy. But you start going, your legs swing out from under you, and you fall about 10 feet. And you guys aren't really moving very much away from that ladder.
Look down.
It's a bit uncomfortable. Torgrim?
It's this damn climbing kid.
Am I rolling again?
Yes, you are.
He must
God, I
have sold
need
us
a
a broken.
drink. Oh,
No, the doors can't climb.
So many ones.
Torgrim,
We're the worst fucking dwarves. This is like our home terrain.
he's an abandoned dwarf.
I need a new party. This is insane.
So,
The music's fitting though.
It is super fitting.
Torgrim, you are 90 feet up.
Oh no.
You're going to fall.
You take a d6 per 10 feet? Is that what it is? I
Yes, he
can't.
does.
Oh fuck, he might be
Ouch.
dead.
I'm gonna do per 20 feet. No, not per 20 feet, but. What did
Yes, it took 0 damage.
Wait, what? No, that.
I did the D before the 8
Yeah, I was gonna say he took.
because I
one.
got confused.
His act is 0. It's great.
So, Torgrim, you mistake a peanut for a brittle, and you fall very fast.
31 damage.
And
Jesus.
you fall on your back next to, what is it, Charlie, that hasn't moved from the ground? Of this mountain?
Woo-hoo-hoo-wee.
And, you take 31 points of damage.
Ouch.
Sefit, you don't know what's happening. So, Manus, you see Torgrim fall next to you onto the ground and hear like a. What do you do?
I should probably burn something to heal you, huh? Can I use an action to heal and climb, or do I have to just climb?
Heal or climb.
I'm going to untie the rope from my waist and drop it and start to climb.
Sure. the rope falls and you climb
Fuck!
up.
The rope
So you
wasn't-
start
We have to
But
straighten out once.
You feel really guilty, and you don't have your 9-foot pole distance. You're a little confused. You also hit brittle instead of peanut. But you, sir, you're not very far. So
We're never
you only
getting up
take
this
8 points
mountain.
of damage.
8
As you
points.
fall down, you land on your feet, but you don't actually like bend your knees, so your ankles really hurt.
I'm at 17.
And everybody is off the mountain except for Seven, who's very high up. He's about 200 feet high up.
Can we go through this mountain instead of over it?
Does anyone have proficiency in survival?
Maybe the ranger.
I am, but I'm.
He's
I don't
already
know
up
you
the
guys are
mountain.
falling.
All right.
Touche,
So,
boy.
for the last roll, Sefit, please roll me a climbing check. Athletics.
Of course.
Not even hearing the distress of the companions he barely knows. He continues climbing up the mountain with his 4 frog fingers, or how many they have, and he goes stick, 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 and he climbs up like a frog. He's very good. He doesn't even need climbing gear. And Sefit, you don't know where you're climbing, but you keep climbing, and you find a ledge. You did not expect a ledge. You find a plateau of a ledge, and you find it, and you climb up to it. You found it. Wow, 300 feet up, and you look down.
Alright, I'm gonna look down. How are my companions doing?
They're there on the ground. A little hurt.
I'm on
Room's
my.
a bit scuffed,
I'm just laying on
but
my
it's
back,
really hard
right?
to see.
Little scuff. That happens again. I'm
Um,
dead.
If there
Yeah,
are
like,
there
you're
any like
300 feet
boulders or anything on the ledge that I could like tie a rope to have it like secure?
Well, you look around you, and this is the odd thing, is so it's a plateau on the middle of a mountain. And when you look behind you, there is a hole, like a cave opening in the mountain, but it is filled with huge desserts. There are cupcakes and cookies and macaroons and macarons and bonbons and truffles and Swiss rolls, and marshmallows. This is an overflowing cave hole. It's weird. But you're not
feel-
next to it. You're like 60, 65 feet.
I feel like I might need to make a wisdom check to see if I'm just gonna like help my team or go after the candy.
I will say you
Um,
feel uneasy with this many desserts behind you.
Okay.
You roll me a survival check.
Cool.
Actually, yes, roll me a survival check. With a 19, your party member is below you. Party members are below you, and you're like, well, that's shitty. You look around a little bit, and you see track marks. You see foot marks on a particular side of the plateau. Not when you climbed up. It doesn't look like anybody climbed up it. There are foot marks, not claw marks, hand marks, or anything. There are foot marks on the ground, clear foot marks on the side of the plateau. And you see steps.
Okay. I'm going to sit down so I don't accidentally fall off the ledge. And I'm going to pull out 2 patches out from underneath my coat. One of the patches turns into a dagger, and the other patch turns into a steel mirror. And I'm going to use that dagger to carve. There's a series path that way to basically signal that it's on the one side that they can walk up of. And then I'm just going to stick it out, and I'm going to drop it over the edge.
You're gonna do that with a mirror.
It's a steel mirror, so I'm basically just scraping into the steel. Like it's a polished steel. So it's reflective.
Okay, so it doesn't break 300 feet off the ground.
Oh, you know, that's a good point. I'm gonna put it in my spare sack that I also pull out of one of my pouches.
So you put a steel mirror in a sack 300 feet off the ground and drop it.
Yes, so that they know where to go.
Do the steel mirrors not break?
That's what the bag's
300
for.
feet? I mean, you put an
the-
egg
the
in a
bag
bag,
is
it's still
the-
gonna break.
Yeah, but it's steel, not an egg. The bag, you know, drops the. It
And it's not a
helps.
regular mirror. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Nobody has steel mirrors these days. So, suddenly, a bag falls from the sky. It lands right next to you guys. Luckily, doesn't hit Torgrim in the face.
Oh, thanks.
What do you guys do?
I think Seafoot's dead. Should we go home, guys?
Well, yeah, no. I don't know. Should we go up there and see what happened?
You did see the bag fall, by the way.
I've known Seafoot now more than 14 days. He would never leave this steel mirror behind.
Did you open up the bag?
Yeah.
So you open up the bag, you see the steel mirror, and perhaps you say that, but you also see there's a message.
Oh, there's a message here.
It says there's a path that way with an arrow. But depending on...
I didn't even think about that. Crying.
Wait. Can you roll me an intelligence check, Seafit, to see if you did the right direction? Because you're looking opposite of them.
Five.
You did the wrong arrow.
I'm gonna hold the mirror up and go like, which way was he pointing the arrow?
It was your right, but it was their left. It didn't work out right. So the mirror says go right.
How far away is he up the hill or up the mountain?
300 feet. But you can't actually see him unless he pokes his head out.
Yeah, I can't message you. There's too far away.
So the mirror says there's a path to your right. With an arrow. It doesn't say right, but there's an arrow.
Does he mean to the right without climbing this godforsaken mountain?
Let's go look.
I'm gonna rock to the right. The mountain just keeps going.
Can who's ever proficient in investigation that is looking for that right side place roll me an investigation check.
God damn it. I'm out of bardic inspirations.
Once I start to see that they go the wrong way, I'm gonna pull up my other steel mirror that I had from earlier in the day.
Hold on one
around
second.
Gertrude's.
Okay.
Sure.
Did you want to roll an investigation as well, Charlie and Torgrim, or no? You're just gonna leave it up to Manos. He looks like
I'll help
he knows
him.
what he's doing.
What?
Okay, you'll help him. Manos, you get the idea you're going the wrong way. Because there's definitely nothing over here. You haven't seen anything over here. And then Cephit starts writing on a steel mirror.
I'm going to do everything I can to make it sound like that I'm correct and Steph is wrong. And then I'm going to walk back to where Torgrim is.
What are you doing, Torgrim?
I'm just kind of chilling there waiting for everybody to figure it out.
Torgrim, heads up. There might be a mirror dropping 300 feet in a moment next to you.
All right, I need Torgrim
I'll
to
go
make
back.
a dexterity saving throw.
I dodged it.
Are you sure about that?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Because you're the DM? Sure, whatever, fucker. Just kidding.
Mirror falls from the sky, rolling a kick.
No, you do. You see it coming. And
Rocks
you're just
fall.
like, ah, shit, and you tumble out of the way, and the steel mirror falls on the ground. Just as what is it? Charlie and Manos get back with their own steel mirror.
This mirror has the arrow facing the other direction this time.
It does.
I'm
With
certain Seafit would not leave his second steel mirror behind. He must be dead. There's no way that he is still alive after his second mirror. I'll go to the left.
You go to the left. Alright, who's ever going to the left to search, please roll me an investigation check if you're proficient.
Come on! Yeah, finally!
Nice.
Alright, with a 21, you're like, aha! Here's this weird looking stairs that were hidden by magical means before, but you definitely noticed it and didn't want to say anything because you didn't want to have Charlie feel bad. They were there all along, you're sure.
I was
They're
just
hidden
testing you
by-
dwarves.
A fake peanut brittle wall. You just put your hand through, it's an illusion.
With my amazing detective skills, dwarves, I found a way up the mountain. If you'd please follow me.
Did you now?
Yeah, see? And I'll like motion towards it. After you both.
It looks like a peanut butter wall.
Alright, I'll follow him.
There are in fact stairs.
Once I push through the initial like invisibility or the hidden part of it, I'll fall back and let him go way ahead of me, and I'll follow him.
Okay, there's stairs. They're very comfortable stairs. It's a lot of fucking stairs, but it's stairs. And Seafit, they disappear in the mountainside.
Now
And then
remember,
they show up just around the top. You hear shuffling.
whatever
and you
killed
guys
Seafit
reach-
will be up here. Swords out,
300 feet
please.
up.
Well, well, you made it. I'm glad you got my instructions.
It's a doppelganger. Kill it. Charlie's Larry.
Doppelganger, say something only Sefit would know.
Your knee tastes very different than I expected it to.
I'll hand him back his mirrors.
I think it's the real Sefit.
I will pocket the mirrors for future use.
Right. They are scratched into. As you guys reach the plateau and make yourselves comfortable, you do see also a cave mouth opening that is full of sweets. Like it is bursting out of the cave mouth. It is huge sweets just piling out of this cave mouth. Hey, Gizzy.
Why couldn't it be a cave mouth full of ale?
Because that would be awesome.
I'm actually gonna show you guys what.
Of course. I think the dwarves look hungry.
Are we able to go into the cave, or is it just brimming to the point that it's like...
It is
we
brimming.
have to-
It is spilling out on the sides. It's all the way up to the top, and more so. It is. They're huge. They are the size of a huge cart. These are not standard sized treats. They're mind blowing.
Well, I got us up here, so one of you get to eat it all, because I am stuffed.
I'm pretty full too from eating that salty crustacean.
I guess I'll lick something.
All right. What is the order?
Last.
I'm ready.
I'll go first.
Monos. Charlie is first. Who's next?
I'll go second.
Torgrim. Okay. So are you guys going in a line? It's 60 feet, so it's like there's space to like spread out, be in a line. What do you guys want? I need.
I'm sidestepped by about like 2 to 3 feet from the side. Because as soon as we started entering the cave, I pulled out a patch and a bullseye lantern shows up in my hand, and I use it to light the way.
Okay. How far behind are you from Charlie?
I guess it'd be 10 feet behind. Assuming we're doing like 5 feet gap between each of us.
Yeah.
I guess.
Torgrim, how far behind are you from Charlie?
5 feet behind him.
Monos?
I'm directly inches behind Sefit.
15 then. Oh, Sefit. Okay. Yeah, that's 15. All right. So, Charlie gets about 10 feet in front of these giant ass treats, and they start shaking. The first few start shaking, and then they start tumbling forward, and they start moving, and it's really, really fucking creepy. And they come. Let me change this beautiful music to something more heinous.
Mm.
Let me know if it's too quiet.
Ooh, that's good music.
Oh, you guys don't even see the treats. Well, let me just fix that.
Maybe turn down just a tad.
Yes.
Pun.
Okay, so I need to get you guys' tokens on here, but they're not actually oh, they are connected. Is it gonna work? I don't see your tokens.
Make the ears bleed. You got a black screen for me too, fog of war.
What was that?
You got a black screen for me too. You got the fog of war up
The
too.
fog of war.
Well, I mean, okay, yeah. Turn up. Dumb.
Just heads up. It's a little. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Okay, but unfortunately, your tokens are not linked with your thing, and I wish they would. So let me just bring your
Oh
tokens
my
out
God.
and relink them. Oh,
Does he hold a little knife in his hand, or is that a joint?
He's so big and untokened. That's insane.
Bah, bah, bah.
Torgrim.
Sefek grew 3 sizes that day.
Right there.
He's still not even big enough to be bigger than
Charlie.
Charlie.
So some of these maps have lines on them. It's my fault. They're not actual.
Sorry.
Dude, it's not working. I can't right click. Why can I not right click?
What are you doing with my man?
I'm trying to give you guys
Sacrifice.
access, but I can't change the settings at all.
I can move mine fine, and I'll just. I mean, the health isn't tied. Is the only problem.
So sad.
I can't move mine.
Let me refresh. So you guys see giant treats, they start tumbling forward. We gotta roll initiative. Let me get these character things up. They are called huge desert.
You can copy and paste from the old battle map too.
Can I? Fuck yeah.
Do any of these candies feel like they'd be a Riley?
Please put yourselves where you said you were gonna be. Say that again?
Do any of these treats look like they'd be a Riley, if there was one?
They don't look scary enough.
What are you doing over there?
Making them large.
No, not you. There's a duplicate of. I see. We almost had 2 Manoses.
Yeah, that was my
Great.
fault because I needed to size reference.
They are so cute in a terrifying way.
Right?
Oh shit! There's more. Ah!
Oh Christ!
It is overflowing. So, I need you guys to roll initiative, please. But I need to bring up that initiative counter, because... Boom, there we go. How do I roll initiative for all these dudes?
Highlight them when you click on the token, and then you get initiative in the.
Do I just... Oh, stay there, little buddy.
I got some macros I can send you. But I have to get into other games to grab them.
Well, they're there. Sefet, 24, you are up first, my sir. The huge desserts start tumbling forward, outside, spilling out of the cave mouth. What do you do?
I am going to draw my longbow.
Yes.
Because none of them have acted yet, I have advantage on my first attack. And
Okay.
I'm going to shoot them. So I'm going to shoot the middle one first.
All right, do so.
With a 15, does that hit?
15 does hit, yes.
Okay. And then using my bonus action, tied in with Horde Breaker, I get to shoot one that's 5 feet beside it. And then as my second attack from extra attack, I shoot the one that's on the other side of it.
So the 9, and then the 21, and then the 9. So you're hitting all 3?
Yes.
All
with a
right, they
21,
all hit.
21, and 15.
So the middle, left, right, I think.
Indigo,
Roll
it's
damage,
Chameleon with the
please.
raid. Hey, Indigo, what's up?
Hello, Indigo.
How's everybody doing? Raid. Ah!
Jeez, 18 for the big damage in the
18's
front.
nice.
You cripple a little ice cream cone. You cripple a little ice cream swirl. And then with the 21, you really damage cupcake. pretty sad, man. Pretty sad, but they're still tumbling forward. Their
Yeah,
expressions
then I
don't go
then I
forward.
croak, and then that's
They're not looking at anything. What do? You croak?
I croak.
You croak.
That's it.
All right. We have Torgrim next.
Do you have a good stream, Indigo?
I'm gonna bring out my sword.
You don't have it ordered actually, because I rolled an 18.
Yes, that's correct. It is not ordered right.
It is not ordered. Oh, it is not right. Sorry.
Yeah, it should be Charlie next.
Hold on.
Charlie.
Charlie, you are next.
I'll take a couple steps forward and ready my attacks.
All right. Actually, hold on. You had to be. You guys did walk forward. I'm gonna put you there. And Stefan, you move for your attack?
Well, if we're that close, I'll just move up and
Attack him?
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Great sword, great sword.
Oh,
Both
nice
hit?
rolls. Not the pretty ice cream man.
Cupcake.
Cupcake man.
How would you like to kill him? As he shakes and starts tumbling forward.
I'm just getting Charlie just confused and freaking out. It's like just swinging violently.
Shaking. And then you swing forward, and it crumbles in half. Little like cupcake crumbles, little frosting falling off of it, and it's gone. Huge dessert.
Can
Is
I
that
make
the
an
end of your
intelligence check to like see through the veil, or do I have to like lick it or anything?
No, it's fine.
You have to lick your knee.
With a 15, the creature that you had just killed in front of you, the huge cupcake, actually slightly, very, 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 very briefly, for 1 second, appears ooze-like, and it smells horrendous. It smells absolutely disgusting, like a decaying pig filled with shit. And it loses form immediately, and it crumbles into a pile of goo, and right next to it is another gelatinous form that is very disgusting. But then it's gone, and it's cupcake with swirl next to it.
I am
And
too
everything
sober
was-
for this, and that's my turn.
All right, Torgrim.
I'm gonna draw my weapon. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, sounds good. These maps were actually provided by a Patreon I found. Let me get those up.
Because I'm a paladin, my spellcasting modifier is wisdom.
Charisma.
Charisma.
+2.
+2.
So I heal for 7.
7, nicely done.
And I will move in front of here and
Alrighty. Next we have Manos. You see these huge desserts start shaking in front of you. And then one of them is deceased.
I'm gonna try to hypnotic pattern all 5 of them. My last remaining 3 of the day. Wisdom
So then make a
saves.
wisdom save. Ooh, buddy. Okay, hold on. Okay. Just gonna roll.
Flashes of red and white and green and blue and twisting patterns of colors. Pass. Fail. Fail.
4, you said?
Yeah, I hit all of them.
There was 5 up there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit all of them?
Yeah.
Ooh, -1. So only the first one didn't fall through this trick, but everyone else is extremely dazzled by this display of lights.
They are unable to move, or they have a speed of 0, and they are incapacitated for 1
Alright.
minute.
So all these dudes are incapacitated.
By power.
Except for the middle dude, who's like, "Pfft, I've seen light before."
I'm gonna take a couple steps back and I'm gonna go. Kill him! Ah! That's my turn.
Alright, it is little Frosty Cone here's turn. He's going to shake, continue shaking, everybody's shaking, it's disturbing, and roll forward. 1. That is
roll? Like,
5.
legitimately just...
It is rolling.
Oh.
It is somersaulting. It looks like an ice cream cone, but it bends very well. And it is going to attempt a slam attack to Torgrim.
What if I tell it no?
Nay.
You could try. 13, does it hit?
No, so I am gonna
Alright.
tell it no.
So it rams into you, but it kind of like squishes like a water balloon and bounces off. And it stays there, ironically. It's fine. You know, it's not moving anywhere. And then that's going to be the end of its turn. Everyone else is incapacitated. So that's it. Yeah. Seth it.
Yeah, give me half a second. I'm just reading the spell here.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to find this Patreon person who made these logos.
Alright, so Sephet is going to knock 2 arrows, and he's going to shoot the disgusting monster that just somersaulted towards him.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Mapso. I edited these maps quickly, but it's very good. They both hit.
Hmm. I may have wasted a spell.
How would you like to demolish this?
Oh,
Ice
you
cream.
already know the answer. I'm shooting in its eyes.
It's really squishy.
Seven has a thing with eyes.
Absolutely not as firm as it the crustaceans were, and the arrow kind of pulls back some of the skin. Very unsettling, but it melts to the floor like a lovely ice cream cone. And the
Yeah,
cone
and
is
then
also melting.
once it dissolves,
Mhm.
Sephet kind of like squats down, and he opens up his wide mouth, and you hear what sounds like a croaking start to. But instead, a very small frog, a celestial frog, hops out and lands in the square with Torgrim. So at the start of Torgrim's turn, he will heal 1d6.
I didn't even know you could heal. That's awesome. Thank you.
It's just a healing spirit, just coming out of his mouth instead.
Let me
That's my
see
turn.
if I can find something. Should be an animals folder. All right, Charlie Jawbreaker.
I will step up to this one. This guy right here.
Sure. He's incapacitated.
And I'll swing twice.
Sorry. Both of them hit. These are very easy targets to hit.
I like the frog.
You should give me control of this. You did. You're amazing.
Yeah. All right. Let's
That's
see.
25 total.
How would you like to finish him off?
Freaking out, just swinging wildly.
Right. You do, and pieces of this swirl just come off on different sides, different angles. It's like popcorn. It's falling off. And it doesn't look like popcorn, or it doesn't look like swirly ice cream should be like that, but it is.
Hmm.
Coming off in chunks. And then it melts to the ground, and it disappears. Oh, as much as it could. And the cave opening, you guys are left with these 3.
I'll take another step forward, and that's my turn.
Torgrim.
Oh, I already
Torgrim heals 2 at the very start of
we
his
rolled
turn.
the same thing. I already rolled it, but thank you.
Oh, lovely.
Deuce.
I'll move all the way up here and hit him twice.
Please do. Both of them hit.
Oh, just out of curiosity, how long has it been since our last fight, like time-wise?
With the mountain fiasco, I would say just about 5 hours.
Let's put it lightly.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I swing and do that much damage.
It's been 5 hours.
You have great weapon fighters, so you can reroll. One had a 2 and then one had a 1.
How would you like to finish him off?
He's dead, that's why I'm not worried about it. I'll just chop him into 3 pieces.
Absolutely. You chop them into 3 pieces. They come apart very easily, like chopping into Play-Doh. And then it melts to the ground very slowly. But when it does, you notice things still in the cave behind it. It's a little odd.
Ah!
Oh man. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh my lord.
Manos.
Going to healing touch myself. Or cure wounds. Yeah. Get a little closer, but not super close.
Sure.
Mm. Saw Vicious Mockery, the one in front of Charlie.
Okay. And is it wisdom save?
Yeah.
Absolutely gets attacked with that 5.
5 and disadvantage on next attack.
Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong layer. So these desserts, easy to hit. They're very, very squishy. And you feel like whatever you do to them, it pretty much works.
I wasted a spell.
You say something?
I wasted a spell. Wasted my 3rd level. Incapacitating these things. Shit.
Alright. So it is now their turn. This one is no longer incapacitated, or excuse me, charmed by that thing prism, as it was attacked. So it is going to try to engulf Charlie.
No.
Charlie, please roll me a DC dexterity saving throw.
Show him your knee.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you passed. You did. So since he tried to engulf you, you got out of the way very successfully. You can either go back 5 feet, or go to the side of it 5 feet.
I'll just go back 1.
Charlie, try.
Hmm?
You can either go back 5 feet or move to the side of it 5 feet.
I'm gonna go back 5 feet. I move.
Thank you. So it tried to engulf Charlie. It did not work into his ice cream goodiness. This guy is charmed still. However, this one is going to move forward and try to engulf Torgrim. Torgrim, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
No.
You just pass.
Ooh.
You're more than welcome to move back 5 feet or to the side of it 5 feet.
I'll move back.
Mm-hmm. Reaches out with a swirly ice cream body, and you're just like, ew, no. And you move back. And you're back.
Ew.
This guy is going to move. Excuse me. 5. I'm probably doing this movement wrong. I think that's 5 feet. That's 5 feet. 10. And now he's going to try to slam Torgrim with an attack. What is this? 7.
That is
Sweet.
not it.
Absolutely not. So that doesn't hit. However, he is left an opening for 5, 10. Oops, 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 oops. So this guy is now going to. He's incapacitated. Alright, it is Saphit's turn. These guys are just gonna keep shuffling inside their cave.
Alright. As a bonus action, my celestial frog is gonna hop towards Torgrim and sit on Timmy's legs.
That thing stays around?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to shoot the 2 slime cupcakes that tried to engulf my dwarven friends.
Alright.
Ooh, there's more? Ooh.
Both of them hit. They're immune to being charmed. I'm a dumb DM.
Are they? No.
Yep. Anyway.
9 to the pink one, and then 12 to the other one.
What other one? That one? So the pink one dies. Swirly gets 12. He is very close to being demolished, for sure.
And then
It's
I'm
okay,
gonna
that makes you
move
feel
the
better. One time I did an entire fight and forgot to add the +5 to their hit every
Oh,
time.
Oh,
So they
no.
literally never hit
they
anybody.
never hit, yeah.
That was fun.
Charlie Jawbreaker, after Sephiroth moves, your turn.
I'll move forward. Yeah. Unless, am I in range of this guy because the thing's a little off?
Don't pay
It's right
attention to
there.
the grids, just pay attention to where your character is. So you're a little farther away than 5.
Okay.
And that's
So-
5.
Okay. First swing at this guy.
Actually, I think I could turn on grids. It might be a little confusing. Oh, grids are enabled. 17
the-
hits.
The grids are a little off, so I was just...
Yeah, absolutely. That was my fault. 17.
That is literally max damage. Okay.
Ooh, double
You
sixes.
destroy this swirl. He is gone. But in the process of destroying him, you see other things willing to take his.
Shit. Do we bail? They keep going.
Togrim, your turn.
No, that was my first. That was my first swing.
Oh, that was your first thing. Jesus. Actually,
Yeah, and I swung at this, but you know, whatever. I'll take that one.
Wait. Okay, yeah, that hits.
The others at that.
You don't even have to roll damage. He has 1 hit point.
Okay.
He is gone. This swirly guy goes into mush.
Moosh.
5.
This whole cave opening is now open, save for the desserts that are spilling and shaking out like turds.
Yeah. Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Mono.
Shouldn't it be my turn after him?
Torgrim, I skipped you.
That's okay. Oh, I gained 1 health.
The frog licked your
You're
eye.
welcome.
Frogly Shrine heal.
I'm gonna hit the one that's right beside me once.
Absolutely. Wait. Do you have to use your action to heal from the frog?
No, it's just when he starts his turn in the same
Oh,
spot.
okay. Sweet. All right, you do hit it. You do hit it for 12. You chop off the whole top layer of its swirly ice cream self, and it just looks like a cone.
Is it still alive?
It is still alive.
Okay, I hit it again.
And it is dead. And then you chop the other half, and it melts. Slowly.
I'll end my turn there.
Sure thing. Now there's these swirly goodness guys next. 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10. I was moving the other guy wrong. Oops. There's so many fucking things.
Ah!
Oh my god!
Wow.
How many are there?
I put in less than what was recommended.
Oh my god.
Fine.
Jesus.
Satan's
Where's a-
asshole's an ice cream
Where's
dispenser.
a spellcaster when we need one?
I'm about to blow
Yeah,
these
we can get
fools
a
up.
fireball and it would just
All
do all
right,
of it.
they are all shaking vigorously in the dessert, and they are done. Sephet,
You skip me.
Yeah,
Manos!
Manos!
I'm
Manos!
going.
Sephet,
I'm
no!
going
We need Manos! Manos! We skip Manos.
She skipped me.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I skipped you?
Fine.
No,
Yeah.
Manos goes before the desserts.
I know I didn't go. You
Motherfucker.
went-
You still skip either way, you skipped him.
Fucking go, Manos.
Alright, everything in a 10-foot range. Let's see. 10. Where can I best place this? Probably these guys. Oh yeah, I can hit all of 6 of these over here.
You weren't there originally, but yeah, sure.
I'm gonna shatter.
Shatter. What does it do?
All of them have to make a DC 15 con save. They take half damage on success. So if they have more than 7 hit points, they'll live.
How many are you targeting?
I get everything in a 10-foot, so like all of these fools.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy saves, and then this guy saves.
So
So everybody else fails.
the 2 that save take 7 points of thunder, and the ones that failed take 15 thunder.
Oh, they all have connected health. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. So, everybody else does what?
Well, the one that failed take 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write this down because I put them all with shared health. Or, which is done.
And the sound is just like a loud bagpipe where you go when he's blowing really hard. And I step back.
Alright. So they already went, and then, Sephet, it's your turn.
I'm going to move my frog as a bonus action in advance of where I think Torgo's gonna go.
Sure.
And then I'm going to shoot the 2 cupcakes directly in front of me.
Okay. The cupcake in front of you?
Ooh, double 20s.
Both. The first roll is for the one directly in front of me. The other one's the one that's.
This one? Oh, that one? Okay. They both hit. So roll damage and then double the dice on the second one.
Nice.
Actually, you don't even have to. He is obliterated straight to the face. You shoot for the eye, but he gets like between the eyes. It's unfortunate. And then the guy behind him, you shoot for the eyes on the other one, but he ended up melting quick enough that it shoots through this guy's eye, but the arrow kind of goes almost all the way through. And then he melts.
Yar.
Alright, Charlie Jawbreaker. Oh, did you want to move?
No, I should be okay.
No? Okay, Charlie Jawbreaker.
Charlie.
15. Oh, yeah, I'll get in between these guys. 10 feet of movement. Swinging at this guy first, I believe that, yeah, that is definitely a critical.
Okay,
I crit on 19s.
okay.
Bam.
I will
So
roll
double
that
the
one.
dice. So that's 6. 6 plus 2 plus 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 5 is 13, so that's 13 damage.
So that's the first one on. Well, which one did I say? This one? And then I will swing at that one.
Okay.
You crit, by the way. Don't forget to do double damage on that.
Yeah, but it was piffy.
$14 damage.
Oh, I couldn't have had that on the crit.
He is obliterated. He was damaged by the shatter, so his fragile self already cracked from the thunder damage, and then you just chopped him, and he fell into pieces, and then melted. You remember that science project back in middle school, where when you held it, it melted in your hands, but when you didn't hold it, it was like almost solid?
I went to a Catholic high school, and we don't believe in
You
science.
suck.
I
Don't believe the science.
These Twitch streamers are Twitch watchers who went to public school in America. Understand what I'm talking.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'll 5
Exactly.
foot. I know what you're talking about. I'm just being an asshole. Anywho, I'll take a 5 foot step, just not to provoke an attack. That's my turn.
That's not my rule, Holmes.
Huh? I'm not leaving. That's in the player's handbook. I'm not leaving melee.
Oh, then okay, you move 5 feet. Oh, there's a thing by you. Okay, are you done?
Yeah.
Awesome, Torgrim.
I'm not moving out of melee with the thing right next to me.
Sorry, I think Joe and I played a game where there was a 5 foot step that meant you're leaving
Yeah.
attack of opportunity.
Torgrim, I
So
swear to God,
yeah, yeah,
you take my frog. Oh, you piece of shit.
you're going into the cave.
It happens in the start of my turn, so I don't know why you moved it.
Or
in the
when you
first place.
enter it on your turn.
Yes,
With
I
this, you are going into the cave, so it's not
Yes.
directly this. You have to like go around.
Oh.
Oh, that's the
Okay.
entrance to the black
This
section.
is the black is the entrance to the cave.
Oh.
So
okay.
technically, you guys don't see these, except you do because they're huge and they're spilling out. So that's why I highlighted them.
In that case, I'll move to where the frog is. I thought I could move it.
There you go. Let's go roll.
Slowly getting back there from the 31 damage I took. I'll hit the one in front of me.
Okay. Hits. Very easy to hit.
Is it dead?
There's just a lot of them.
Is it still alive?
Oh, 8 damage. It is still alive.
Reroll that 1 and 2.
It hits,
It's dead.
and it is gone. Melted like jello.
I really should reroll it, but I know they don't have a lot of health, which is why I'm not. That's taking my turn.
Monos. Like a commercial.
I'm gonna run up
Cereal.
behind Torgrim. I'm gonna touch him and cure wounds.
I feel like you
Thanks,
just like
guys.
grab his butt or something.
I'm gonna
Hang in
go.
there, buddy.
Hang in there, bud. Don't step back.
Thanks.
That's my turn.
All right. Now it is these guys' turn who don't have any move. Whoever. 5, 10. Aha! We're going to attack. Can I attack the healing spirit?
No.
No? Well, they want to know to attack healing spirit anyway because Torgrim is bigger. So Torgrim is going to attack you. 24.
Ooh.
Is that a natural 20? That's a natural 20. Oh no, I'm dumb. I did not do a D20. That's a 20 because it has to be. Ba-ding!
Ah, that's what you get. Karma.
That definitely does not hit.
It couldn't decide between attacking you or the frog. It chose the frog. Which didn't work. This guy, 5, 10, is going to try to engulf Torgrim. Excuse me, Charlie. Charlie, please roll a dexterity saving throw.
No!
Charlie.
Charlie is engulfed. Ha 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 ha.
No, Charlie.
A creature on the field. The dessert has entered your space. And Charlie is engulfed. The engulfed creature cannot breathe and is restrained. And these guys come into view. That was probably too much movement. Doesn't matter. Okay. Now their turn is done. Charlie, you cannot breathe. And you are restrained.
I'm gonna swing my great sword as best as I can while restrained. I believe he's at disadvantage.
Restrained. Let's see. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have a disadvantage. So you have disadvantage on the attack.
Good thing he's
No,
still
that
level
critical.
25.
You did!
So 16 and a 25. So 2d6 plus 5. I'm gonna reroll that first 2. Why? 2d6 plus 5 on the second one.
All right, and it is gone. You cut your way out of it.
I will take. Let's see. No, I'm not melee with the other one, so I'll take a 5-foot step right next to Torgrim, and that's my turn.
Okay. Torgrim.
First, I will heal with the frog. Nice. I like this frog.
You lick it, you see colors.
I can have one in front of me.
But
All
that
right, please do.
elixir.
13 hits. These guys
I-
have no AC.
Rolled that one.
All right. Total damage of
11.
11. All right, it is still standing.
Hit it again.
Hits. Still standing. You cut
Ah.
off pieces of it, but it still has an arm,
I'm
You can
I-
reroll that
half of a
too.
cone, an arm, and a leg, or an eye. Excuse me.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
So it only does 9 damage.
No.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Manos.
So the one in front of you is pretty weak. I'm gonna rush up and I'm gonna rapier it.
Manos.
No.
That's what you get for
Natural
turn.
one does not hit. Surprisingly, the only creature to miss this thing is Manos. It just
Don't be a hero,
it's
Manos.
terrifying. This smiley cone creature of doom is terrifying. You know what's really underneath. You've seen the visage of it. It's gelatinous, feces-filled jello.
I did my best, guys. That's all I got.
All right, then this guy is going to. Oh, hold on. He's gonna. Just one. He's going to engulf Torgrim. Dex save, Torgrim.
What?
What? You pass. So
Yeah,
it tries
he's
to
bad.
engulf you. Can't because it wants to engulf everybody. And it's just too much. Its form is going around everywhere. It's really upsetting. So it doesn't do anything. So this guy's gonna go forward. Can't do anything. This guy is going to come out to the side of the cave. And that's the end of their turn. Sephit, waste more spells.
Sephit has only casted one spell this whole fight. Thank you.
Unfortunately.
And he will continue to not do that by shooting this two lovely cupcake ice cream cone that's not directly touching the entire enemy, or our entire team.
All right. The back one and both.
Yeah.
I don't entirely know if you can reach the back. So the first one does miss. The second one, I would say, since it's directly behind it, has 3/4 cover.
Sharpshooter allows me to ignore 3/4 cover.
Then you shoot past the cupcake man and hit the back one, but you missed the first one.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to shoot the one in the front again.
Okay. They both hit. So roll damage.
Yeah.
First one and then the front one.
Nice damage.
Alright. So he has taken quite a bit of damage to the face with arrows that only target the eyes. This front
As
dude
all arrows should do.
has also taken quite a bit of damage. They're really squishy. There's lots of arrows sticking out of all these like frozen or these melting bodies that are now just seeping into the ground, and there's arrows sticking up. It's really sad.
Alright, and that's my turn.
Charlie,
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna. Well, no, I can't really do that. So I will take my first swing at the guy in front of me.
hits.
So close.
And
I'm gonna
gone.
re-
Just
Oh, that's
what
enough.
you needed, honestly. You don't have to re-roll the one.
Cool. Then I will step over to this dude. And same thing.
Natural
Ooh.
20! Double your dice damage.
It's making up for all the ones we rolled.
So that's another. So that's 23.
That is enough to finish this dude off. And the only thing you left that you see that is left is a single swirly cone
And I'll step back.
inside the cave. Torgrim,
Yeah, let's do it.
Heal, my dude. Let's go. Nice. Ow.
And then I'm gonna run up to him and hit him.
okay? Hit. There is no way you probably cannot kill him. Yeah, he's dead. How would you like to finish him off?
I'm gonna like jump as high as I can and just kind of just strike down on him.
Torgrim jumps into this black cave of abyss and then he's gone. But you guys don't see it, but he does. He feels it. He adores the dark vision, right?
Yes, we do.
Mhm.
So you can see what's happening, and you jump and you slam your sword down and goes right through the middle, and then he falls in half like the Titanic. But if it was like the right way,
Sure.
and then it melts into the ground. And he's gone. Congratulations, my dudes. You're outside of combat and you enter the caves, the caverns. And let me change the music. We're going to do. Actually, I have
Just
no
out of
music.
curiosity, how much is left? Because it's almost 11.
Yeah.
There's only a little bit left, but it's another combat, so I don't know if it's off for later or not.
It's up to you guys. Could come back next Thursday and knock it out quick, or
Tis
Yeah.
true.
well,
Yeah,
whatever you guys
yes.
want to do.
Yeah, I'd be done for that.
I'm
I can't,
gonna.
actually, I can't next Thursday. Dang it.
Well, let me just set the tone then. So you guys enter the caves. What was once peanut brittle is now caramel. All caramel. The caramel caverns, they're so called. They're like a small maze of caramel. And they're filled with they're inhabited and pestered by tiny itty bitty jeweled candy critters everywhere. And there's tiny holes everywhere in this cavern of caramel. And occasionally you see little jewels pop out, and they're little candy critters. But they're very annoying. They bite at your toes, and you stomp on them, and they get out of the way. Every so often, but they're very, very annoying. As you continue to travel throughout this caramel cavern, there's no natural artificial light. Can everyone see in the dark?
I can, but I can cast light on my myself.
I have a bullseye lantern.
Okay.
But
So as long as
have
there's
dark
light if you
vision.
need it, that's important. You guys face off through heroic adventures of caramel wire traps, pretzel spear traps, a invisible jello golem that was cumbersome for a little bit, but then not. And then in the end of things, you reach the a series of sheer, high-stepped stairs leading upwards into a next area you're not familiar with, of course. The candy critters can't actually follow you up. They've been following you through the whole thing, and you've been stomping on them because they keep biting your feet. But as you make your way up to the steps, you open up a very large chocolate door, double chocolate doors, and you are met with a new area. This new area is a very, very massive room. It is much different than the caverns because this seems deliberately designed. It is huge. It has a chocolate river running through it, is what it seems. It has donut columns and an altar of decorated cake. And that's what you see so far. Yeah. That's where we're at.
I feel like we just crawled up El Trail's ass.
What side of the map are we
Oh.
on?
Sorry, yes, you guys entered right here. Top left corner. So, if you do continue down, you do see tables, 2 tables right here, with desserts displayed on top of them. Some of them seem to be shuffled around. You can zoom in. There's this thing,
Those fucking gummy bears.
some of the desserts have been eaten, and then there is a trail of mosaic gummy bears leading up to a door that, my first handout, that looks like this. Ta-da! It is a demo door, not that you know that it's a chocolate.
If we're skipping through a whole long dungeon crawl, would we have taken a long rest at any point?
Would you like to sleep for 8 hours?
That's up to you guys if you want my bardic inspirations or not. If you want to risk it.
Sapphic can keep going, but it's up to you guys.
Doesn't matter.
I'm assuming this is all just for the sake of brevity because we kind of.
It is. There's a lot of
Yeah.
combat. But I can keep making it combat if we're gonna.
I mean, we'd still do that because like I have to get off. I have to go.
I too have work in the morning.
Same here.
Yeah.
So would you guys like your party to take a long rest? I will say that there are no
Sure, why
immediate
not?
threats.
Let's do it. Let's rest.
Yeah.
Sure.
Take a long rest. Cool.
Now I have to pair more work. But thanks.
Get my spells back.
When we wake up in the morning, you'll see that Sapphic doesn't pick up the old bullseye lantern because it's out of oil, and instead will take another patch out of his pocket and a new one will spawn in his hand.
It's a useful robe.
I love it. Honestly, I still have so much stupid stuff I can pull out if I need to.
Alright, we're ending it right now in the sugary sanctum.
So when's the next game you guys want to try? You said you can't next Thursday?
What about Sunday?
Yeah.
Are you guys good Sunday? I know
No,
you're
I
not.
can't do this Sunday.
Sadness.
We could do it not next Thursday, but Thursday after. That'd be the 30th.
I'm
That I could do.
Oof.
I think I can be pretty much available whenever.
Is Worm
Maybe.
Speaker? Oh no, you can't do. What about Saturday morning?
Nope.
God damn it, Joe.
I work retail.
Dun, 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 dun.
No. All right. So we will play. We'll finish this off on the 30th.
You got that, chat?
I
January
cannot
30th at
January 30th.
7 p.m. Eastern?
See the finale. The big bad boss.
It's gonna be
Whoever it
something
is.
weird.
Riley the Unclean. Whatever he's gonna look like. Thank you, Jack Rose Tree, for making.
So everyone chat, we got a game this Saturday at 7 o'clock. And then you can see all these guys at Rise of Harlock on Monday. If you haven't followed yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube yet, please do. Join our Discord and chat with us.
Chat with me on Saturday.
Bam. Thanks for watching, everybody. We had fun. And we'll see you Saturday. See you guys.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.